Yeah, ha. It's Cold Red, baby. Yeah. We in the house, go Bears. Woo. Let's go. There ain't nobody hot as Cold Red in your spot. Yeah. Moving through your city, tearing up your block. Woo. With Bears, they're the team to watch. We won't stop until we got the game unlocked, and we can't be stopped. Give them something to crush. Give them something to crunch. Give them a team, they gon' eat them for lunch. Chill. Give them something to block.
Yeah. Let's show them how the Bears do damage. Defense, block 'em, hit 'em high, hit 'em low. Offense, run 'em, touchdown, field goal. Chop, chop, hit 'em, chop, chop, hit 'em, chop, chop, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em. Defense, block 'em, hit 'em high, hit 'em low. Offense, run 'em, touchdown.
It's Friday night in Texas. That means it's time for some high school football.
Three-step drop, pass across the middle, first down Bears. Handoff up the middle. Bears are there. They stuff him. He's got his man beat. Diving catch. Touchdown Bears. 46 yards. Page around the end. He's got pressure on the quarterback. He's got him. Sack. 5-yard loss.
See y'all on game day.
It's Friday night in Texas, and that means it's time for some high school football. Welcome to the Brewer Bear Network. I'm your host, Donnie Foster, joined as always by the great Fernando Fernie Molinar. Over here is Terrence Durham, the statistician, mathematician, and our producer is John the Sherpa Burka, taking us to new heights. And tonight we are getting ready for homecoming here at Bear Stadium.
That's right.
As the Bears take on the crosstown rivals.
The dreaded
Azle Hornets.
Hornets.
There's been some great matchups through the years. Our 13th season, 12th together, you and I.
Yeah.
My 13th, and boy, there has been some great matchups between the Bears and the Hornets.
They don't like each other.
No, they don't.
They don't.
And they come in at 3-0 overall, 1-0 in district, undefeated.
Yep.
However, we don't think they've been tested as of yet because all the teams they have played have a combined wins total of one. all of them together. So don't know they've been tested yet. I think they're going to get tested tonight by the Bears.
I think so.
They do come in 0-4, 0-2, but the Bears played the heavy hitters up front. Did they not, Terrence?
They did, absolutely. And some of those teams you will hear about them in the playoffs towards the state championship. So the Bears have been tested, and hopefully the Bears can come out tonight and put it on them.
Yeah, I'm excited about this game tonight. I think if we'd have played the Hornets' first district game, it would be very different than after having playing the Bearcats and then, playing that Richland team last week, the Royals, that have those high-powered offenses. And it seemed like the offense for the Bears just kind of woke up last week in the second half. Don't you think, Fernie?
I think they did, and they made some good strides. Not very many penalties. Great yardage they were gaining on the ground. And that's kind of been the story for them this year. Got a young quarterback. I like what I see out of him. He's matured in those 4 games tremendously. Throwing the ball a little better, but the running game is where it's at.
Well, we ask you this every week, Terrence. What do the Bears need to do to have success tonight? And I'll remind you, you've said take care of the ball and don't have penalties. Is it anything different tonight?
It's not, but what they also need to do is what they did in the second half of that game, and that is score points.
Absolutely.
The Bears put up a big number. They put up 33 points, but if you guys will remember, they scored 6 points, and then they were outscored by 44. So they put up a big number to make that game as close as it was, and I think if the Bears can get that momentum going early, maybe some of those penalties and all that stuff will go away because there's no pressure on them, right?
Same question, Fern. What do you think? What do the Bears have to do tonight to have success?
Well, honestly, it's what Terrence said. It's the same. They cannot have those stupid penalties that are drive killers. They've got to capitalize when they get down in that red zone. They don't score a lot, so when they get down there, they've got to score, and let those things take place, and things will take care of themselves.
Yeah, here's what I say is we need a lot of rushing yardage to open up the passing. Be successful up front, run the ball to open up the passing, and win the second half of the second quarter.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
I say that every week. I harp on it, but it's the most important 6 minutes of any game is that second half of the second quarter.
Usually
every game is won and lost right there.
If you win that 9 out of 10 times, you're winning that whole game.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's going to be an exciting matchup. We're glad you're here to watch it with us. It's homecoming here on the BBN. We'll be back in just a little bit with the kickoff. One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
If you're like me, you love a good snack or a hearty sandwich while watching football or your favorite sports on the weekend. Well, a great place to head over to then is Charlie's Philly Steaks. They'll take care of you and they'll fill you up and you'll be excited to go back over and over again. They're located at 9521 White Settlement Road. Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
Terrence, now that we're getting older,
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school. Terrence, now that we're getting older,
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go.
It's time for kickoff. The Bears won the toss, and they're going to receive tonight. The captains for the Hornets are number 33, Connor Merrill, along with number 40, Case Moore. Also, number 67 is Luke Tupper, and number 68, Dylan Maines. For the Bears, same captains as last week, Elijah Mandy, Lucas Galloway, Cameron Carr, as well as Jaron Montalvo. I did notice that Lucas Galloway, number 11, was leading the choir tonight.
And he was doing good.
Yeah, as they sing the national anthem. And joining them was number 69 for the Bears, Wilmer Reyes, was in the choir. So that was pretty special.
Definitely.
The sweet voice of Wilmer Reyes.
All right. Well, we did not receive any rosters tonight for the Azle Hornets. So if you're an Azle fan and listening, we're doing our best to share with you who will be on the field. And we're relying upon the roster from Max Preps, which is... it is
not be
consistently unreliable.
There you go.
You know, they do their best. We appreciate them, but rosters are not always up to date. So if we get a name wrong, that's why. And we are set and ready to go. Like I said, the Bears won the toss. It's the first time I've seen them win the toss and choose to get the ball first in quite a while. But I think with this offense and just kind of the way that they've played, I think it's a good decision.
I agree. Their coach is Dorsett, right? Still the head coach for Azle.
Yes.
He
yes.
has a lot of trickery up his sleeve all the time.
He does. He goes for a lot of fake punts and some onside kicks at weird times and things like that. He has definitely been there a while, has a lot of experience, always a well-coached team.
Good coach, though. That's what I was going to say.
Absolutely.
Good coach.
Good program from top to bottom. And the Bears here are set and ready to go. Homecoming. Great crowd on both sides. Kick is going to be deep. It'll be fielded at about the 8-yard line. It will be returned. That's Houston with the ball. He's up to the 15. Tries to get past the 15 and just barely does before he's cut down at about the 16.
All right, it's a good try by number 1 Houston for the Bears.
So the Bears will start first.
He kind of seemed like he wasn't down. Did you see him get up and try to run it again?
I think, he got his feet cut up underneath him and he put his hands down. and he thought maybe he didn't have a knee or an elbow touch, but I'm pretty sure a knee did hit the ground.
Yeah.
He was ruled out anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not going to matter now.
First and 10 at the 16.
Here come the Bears.
Bears are set and ready. 3 wide receiver set. 1 H-back and 1 tailback. Handoff goes inside. Bounce to the outside. It's Coleman. He's got some room. He's at the 30. Cuts back inside to the 40. He could be gone. Down the sideline to the 50. Only one man to beat. Catches him at the 35-yard line. Cam Coleman gets the Bears out to a big start here tonight.
Wow, that's a statement now. Starting out early, and that's a huge run on the first play of the game.
Yeah, nice handoff there, of course, by Lucas Davis, the QB.
52 yards on that run.
52-yard run.
52-yard run. Big run for number 8 for your Bears.
All right, the Bears are reeling and rocking here early. They have the ball at the 30. They mark him down to the 32-yard line. First down. Handoff. Coleman bouncing the outside, trying to get around right in. Is tripped up after a short gain and then a flag thrown in that direction.
Yeah, and it's not in a good area where it would be in favor of the Bears. That's usually a holding area there.
As they were trying to seal off that right side and get around the corner, that flag came in.
Let's see.
It is going to be holding, and it is going to be against the Bears, so that'll back them up. All right, so that'll move them back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. So the second and about 9.
Yep. All right. I tell you what, I saw out of that. Coleman realized nothing was happening the way he was going and bounced outside, tried to get outside, actually. And they were doing the best they can to seal it.
Yeah. All right, so Bears will line up. 2 receivers now switching from the left to the right. That's going to be Roberts and Kerrigan.
That's a quick timeout.
Now the timeout for the Bears. They looked a little bit unorganized there as they were trying to get set and get everybody in the right spot. Starters tonight for the Bears. Looks like number 59 is out there, Jaron Montalvo. And number 87 in the game for the Bears, Brady Midler, as he has been much of the season. Number 77, Devin Moody. Also number 76, Terrence Brown. We'll get you the rest of that starting lineup here in just a moment. Number 66 also out there, Charlie Sanders. And
number 73.
Number 73, Jake Hankins. There we go. There's your starting lineup for the Bears.
Big Jake Hankins.
All right, now we're set. 1st and 20. Ball at the 42 after that 10-yard penalty on first down. Now empty backfield as Coleman goes in motion out to the right. 5-step drop, looking downfield, plenty of time, firing, has a man wide open, caught to the 40, to the 30, trying to pick up that first down and forced out of bounds right at the marker. We'll see where they spot him, but I think it's going to be right at the first down line to gain, and he does get it. 20-yard gain on that pitch and catch to number 13.
Cameron Carr.
Mr. Cameron Carr.
Good job by number 13 for the Bears.
So plays of 52 and 20 are bookends of that 10-yard penalty. So Bears in action here at the 22-yard line. 3 wide receivers once again, 1 tight end. Handoff, Coleman takes off, caught from behind and brought down. Boy, that was a great tackle by number 25.
Yeah, that defensive end just come up and went flat down the line, was able to catch Coleman from behind.
That was Jay Glaze. That's a great football name, Jay
We
Glaze.
haven't had a lot of them lately, but that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, and of course the Hornets do own the title of one of the greatest football names of all time, McCracken.
McCracken.
The young man who was the safety for them. All right. 2nd down and about 10 to go. Here's Coleman. Cuts it back inside, runs into his own player, and then he's drugged down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think he made it to the line of scrimmage, and that was it.
Looks like 57 made that tackle. That was Ethan Alcala. They do give him maybe a half-a-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and a long 9 here. All right, big 3rd down pickup. Of course, they are in field goal range, but it may be 4-down territory. We'll see how they choose to play this. 4 wide receiver set, Coleman in the backfield with Davis. Davis under pressure, rolling out. Tried to go with just a little shovel pass up to Coleman, but it falls short, incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd and long, and here comes the field goal unit.
Hey, started out good, but it just kind of fizzled there, and we talked about that. They got to get in there, and they got Got to put that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they overcame the penalty, but Davis was definitely feeling some pressure on that one.
Jonathan Cortez, number 29, comes in to attempt this field goal, and it will be a 38-yarder. Looks like they're going to mark. He's going to spot it right at the 28. He has plenty of leg. Snap is high, and it's blocked. Snap being high threw off that rhythm, and it is blocked.
Yeah. All right. Bear defense got to stop. Got to come out and make a statement. Azle's going to want to come out and go fast.
Well, we saw this all the last couple of weeks, especially last week with these high snaps just threw off the rhythm of all their kicks.
Yeah.
And they've got the leg to kick that easily. They've got range of 45+, and that was chip shot really for their field goal kicker. But just couldn't get it done.
Azle
Cortez
takes over on possession at the 22-yard line.
They'll be on their own 22 here. Low snap at handle, quick toss out to the right, and then tackled very quickly, short gain.
Yes, sir. Number 4 on that tackle for your Bears. That's going to be Jerry Outhouse. He's also assisted by number 34, David Arizola for the Bears.
Derek Val is the QB for the Hornets. They're going to line up with trips bunched up on the right and one split out far wide to the left on the far side. They also spread out that line of scrimmage. Snap is low but handle. Quick toss on the slant. Caught at the 30-yard line. And Bears were signaling that it was dropped, but they are ruling it a catch at the 30-yard line. I thought he secured it.
I think he got it.
Yeah, I thought he secured it. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 to go here. So big 3rd down. Hornets line up quick. Handoff. Going to pick up the 1st down. Cuts it back inside. Tripped up as he's going across the 35-yard line. Stumbles up to the 38. 1st down Hornets.
Yeah, tackle made by number 6 for your Bears. That is going to be Wash.
Hagan Hughes is the tailback. He's the leading rusher. Now quick toss out to the right side. Wide receiver screen. No one was over there to cover him. Bears have to scramble to bring him down near midfield, but not before he picks up about 14 and a 1st down.
That was a good read by the Hornets.
They're lining up quick. The Bears are going to have to get set and ready. Now they've got 2 uncovered guys over here on the right. Now 1. They go with the handoff. QB doesn't read it that time. Now he gets free in the middle of the field, stumbles a little bit, but he's going to be close to another 1st down. Is Hughes.
Tackle made by number 3, Mandy, for your Bears.
He picks up about 9.5. He's about a half a football short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down and short. Bears going to bring 5. Here they come. Low snap but handle. Looking downfield. Has some room. Caught on the sidelines. Trying to juke past the would-be tackler number 7 over there. Cox, but he can't get past him. However, it is another 1st down for the Hornets.
Yeah, Bears are learning something here quick. Azle likes to throw that ball quick.
Yeah, they're getting lined up much quicker than the Bears. Bears are reactionary here. Low snap, handled, handoff up the middle. Hughes got some room, but he's caught in the middle of the field and brought down after a gain of 5.
Once again, I believe that is number 3, Mandy, for the Bears.
Boy, Mandy, that's looks like that might be, yeah, that is Mandy. Saved a touchdown on that one because he was the only person in between him and Hughes and the goal line. Handoff once again. Hughes hit the line of scrimmage, but bounces off, trying to get free, and then is brought down for a loss.
Number 3 come knifing in there. He was quick.
Yeah, Mandy comes in and cleans that one up. Good thing he did. Once again, if he doesn't, there's a lot of green carpet out there to the right. So loss of 2 on the play is going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 to go. They're going to mark it 7. Big 3rd down play here for the Bears. Hornets slow down this time, get some direction from the sidelines. They're going to line up 4 wide receivers set, 2 to each side, spread it out. Quarterback hands it off, up the middle, caught from behind, slung down. Nice tackle by number 6 for the Bears.
Yes, sir. Jerry Outhouse on that tackle. Oh, sorry, Walsh.
Yeah.
Walsh for the tackle.
Wash brings up 4th and 2. Hornets are lining up like they're going to go for it right now, 4th and 2. Don't really blame them here. They've had some success running the ball, but great opportunity for the Bears to get a stop and not allow many points. Here comes the play. Bears showing blitz, handoff up the middle. He's hit quickly, and it's actually a little fake.
Yeah. keeper by the quarterback.
Yeah, Val faked it on the read option, and he gets out across the first down marker. Needed 7, he got 9.
Riandre Cox on the tackle for the Bears, number 7.
Well, we've seen some great fakes the last few weeks from the QBs the Bears have been facing, and Val had a nice one there. Faked me out as well as half the Bears defense. Here they go, first down at the 10. It is first and goal, handoff. Inside, redirection, cutting back inside, then tripped up. Good thing he was. He's brought down at about the 3, or he would have scored.
That was tackle made by number 11, and that is going to be Galloway for the Bears, as well as number 61 assisting on that tackle, Harris.
Second and go from the 3. Val and Hughes still in the backfield. 4 wide receivers for the Hornets. They get some direction from the sideline and get set. Snap. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to get in easily. Touchdown, Hornets. Well, the Hornets do what the Bears cannot. They have a nice drive and are able to finish and put some points on the board. 6-0 point after attempt coming up.
And 5:36 still remaining in that first quarter.
Hornets line up like they're going to go for 2 here. It looks like they are. Quick toss is picked off.
Oh.
I think that was picked off by the Bears. And then they rule him down by contact. All right, so failed 2-point conversion makes it 6-0.
All right, Bears got to come back and get some points here.
Well, yes, they do. Had a nice drive, but couldn't finish.
And we've talked about this all year. I know it was a game that we did, Donnie, when you weren't with us, where they went down the field and got down the field in scoring territory and got nothing out of it several times. How many times that game? 3-4 times, right?
At least.
At least.
That was the Lake Dallas game.
That's a good Lake Dallas team, too.
And listen, that can be confusing to a lot of people if you don't watch a lot of football, but you see this a lot with college teams. You even see it a lot with NFL teams. You know, our beloved Dallas Cowboys are horrible once they get inside the 30-yard line.
Oh my gosh.
Some offenses just run better in wide open spaces, and they're not as good when they're
a little bit tighter
down. Yeah, where the defense doesn't have to cover as much ground, and it just is a little bit of struggle for them.
Yeah, and you got a back line back there that's stopping you from doing several things.
Hornets kick it deep, field it at the 5. Bears return it. Cutting back inside, a little bit of a seam, but only gets back to about the 16. So the Bears will start at the exact same position that they did on their first drive. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 is your score.
And as you mentioned, the Bears had 72 yards on that first possession and no points to show for it.
That's a lot of yardage for no points.
I agree. Got to get them points out of that.
But it happens. Let's see if they can reverse field and get things rolling here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Davis in the gun, hands off to Coleman, up the middle. Drags the pile with him, and he picks up 8.
Nice run by number 8 for your Bears, getting 8. All right, let's see here.
Second down and 2 to go. Wonderful night for football. Fernie, I don't think there's hardly a cloud in the sky.
Wind.
Way out to the north, there's a few, but that's about it. Snap is high,
No
but
cloud,
handled.
no wind.
Coleman getting to the outside. He's got some room to the 30. Lowers his shoulder, picks up a couple more to the 33.
Nice run. First down for the Bears.
9 yards on the run.
I have a feeling he's going to have him a big night.
Well, he's racking up some yardage already. I mean, he's up over close to 70 yards, I would say.
Yeah,
so,
in the first quarter.
And yeah, with 4:50 to go in the first, and
68 total.
got to do some damage on the scoreboard though. So the Bears are looking to do. They're set and ready. Hand off to Coleman once again. He's got a nice seam left side of the 40. Cuts it back inside of the 45. Uses the 46. Nice run by Cam Coleman.
Good job, Cam.
14, if I'm guessing right.
14 on the run.
14 on the run. Nice job by that young man. That puts him up above 80, doesn't it? 82.
Not the college Cam Coleman.
No,
this is the Brewer Bear Cam Coleman.
Yeah, we were talking about how there's a number 8 Cam Coleman playing for a college team this weekend that I saw. I couldn't remember what team he was on, though. Handoff inside. Coleman once again. Now cuts outside, back inside, dives forward, picks up 3 to midfield.
Shall I say not yet college Cam Coleman.
Yeah,
You know, if Cam's on that pace, there's no doubt.
No
about
doubt
it.
at all.
I mean, as a sophomore, he's out here just racking up yardage against really good teams, and really good chance you see him on Saturdays in the future. Second down now. They mark him just shy of midfield at about the 49. Handoff goes to Coleman once again. Gets in behind that line, weaving around, picking his slots, and getting into Azle territory to the 47.
3 yards on that carry.
That'll bring up 3rd and 3. All right, big third down. I think it's probably 4-down territory here for
I was
the
going to
Bears.
say, and I tell you what, they could run it twice and get that first down if they needed to.
Yeah, I'd look for him to run Coleman here again. Might do a little play action fake, run pass option, but they give it to Coleman. He's got the first down and cuts back inside of the 40. Oh, tripped up at the 40, dives forward to the 38.
Nice run by Cam Coleman on that one.
Yeah, if he had eluded that arm tackle down around the ankles, I don't even want to say shoestring
Not
tackle
no more.
tonight. There's been so many of them.
Yeah. I tell you, Cameron's got a good little burst when he cuts up field.
9 yards on the carry.
What's great, he reminds me of a point guard going down the court with his head up.
Yes.
You know, he's looking downfield to see where he
Boy,
can
that
pass
is
the
gr-
ball.
That is a great.
And that's exactly what he does. He's constantly looking for that cutback lane. Once again to Coleman. They're going to wear him out tonight. He is grabbed out on that right side and slung down for a yard loss.
Tell you, he kind of ran into that tackle because the Bear lineman actually sealed him off, but Cam kind of went to the outside instead of the inside, which allowed that lineman to get a hold of him.
That was Ethan Alcala again out there, big number 57. He's got some big old paws on him. He was hard to get loose.
Cameron is averaging 9.6 yards per carry. That was his 10th carry for 96 yards.
All right. Second down and 11 to go here. Houston checks in. Catch made by Carr over on the left side. He advances up to about the 31. So a nice gain on second down. It's going to be 3rd and short. Be another 3rd and 3 coming up.
8 yards on the reception.
Good job by number 13 for your Bears.
This
7.
week, number 10 is Devin Roberts.
Yes.
He's been number 14. This week, number 14 is Xavier Molinar Henderson. So a little number change there. Jordan Houston has checked into the game, giving Coleman a rest here. He needed it. Handoff goes to Houston, bounces to the outside.
Whoa,
now
nice.
trying to get past a would-be blocker. He does. Our tackler gets inside the 20 before he steps out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
Nice moves also by that young man.
That's a really nice run on 3rd and short.
12 yards on the carry.
All right. So Houston comes in, picks up right where Coleman leaves off. Bears trips right this time. See if Davis is going to throw it. He is. 3-step drop, firing in the end zone. Has a man. It's Carr. Shoots him just a little bit. He did make a one-handed catch, but he steps out of bounds.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was a great catch, and I'm trying to see if they'll show it on the replay. I thought, golly, if he could have kept 1 foot in.
Davis led him just a tick outside. And nice one-handed grab by Carr, but he was.
The coaches
just
are looking
out
at the replay on the iPad, and he just is tickling the outside of the line when he went across.
Yeah. Love that pass attempt on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down. They hand it off. Houston hit the backfield, makes 2 guys miss. Then he's gang tackled for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12. All right. So after that, incomplete pass, no positive yardage on 2nd down. Now they're faced with 3rd and long. Need to pick up 5 or 6 here
At least.
to give them a good shot if they want to go for it on 4th down or make that field goal attempt a little easier.
Yeah, I was thinking go for it on 4th.
Empty backfield for Davis. 5-step drop, stepping in his 30. He's rolling. He's looking. Has a man caught. It's Carr trying to get away from everybody but can't do it. He's up near the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be 10 yards short of the 1st down, and here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah,
All right.
he got 3 back out of it.
Okay. Field goal attempt. Take 2.
All right, let's get somebody call timeout and talk to the deep snapper and tell him
We're not going to have to.
Oh, never mind.
Because it's the end of the first quarter.
quarter's out. It's over.
So after 1, your score is Hornets 6, Bears 0. We'll be right back after this.
Attention football fanatics. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th to 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football.
6-0 is your score after 1. Hornets on top, but the Bears with the ball. They're at the Hornet 18-yard line. It's 4th and 10. Bears are going to line up for a 35-yard field goal for Mr. Cortez, the kicker. It'll be a second attempt of the game. Carr's going to be the holder. Snap was a little high last time, threw off the rhythm. They need a good block up front. Oh, coming across early are the Hornets.
Yeah,
the Bears are going to get 5 yards
They're
here.
going to get a little extra 5 out of it. Now it's coach's decision time here.
I don't think they're going to go for it here. I think I would. 4th and 5 is still a long ways. You got to get some points after 2 trips down the board. Well, the Bears are going to bring the offense back out, though. Okay, Riverboat Gambler.
I mean, when you're
Coach Jason Wheeler, here we go.
when your running back is averaging 9.6 yards a carry, maybe you go for it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a good time to do it, but if you don't, man, it can be a momentum
changer.
buster.
Yeah.
So I like it though. I'm always in favor of going for it on 4th down in a good situation. This is a good situation. It's 4th and 5. Ball's at the 13-yard line. They've got to get just inside the 9.
And listen.
And they got to hurry up.
All right, here we go. They line up quickly. Davis caught in
There
the
he
end zone.
is.
Touchdown. Wide open on the slant is number 12 for the Bears, Jaden Kerrigan.
And that's why you go for it.
There you go.
When it all works out, you look like a genius, don't you? Boy, the Hornets blown coverage on that end. I think when he went to break inside on the slant that the defensive back was nowhere to be found.
He just stopped.
Yeah, I think
He
was
backed up his 2 steps and
he was juked.
Who was the receiver on that one?
Kerrigan.
Kerrigan.
Number
Gotcha.
12.
Number 12.
And that extra point is good. Almost kicks it out of the stadium. All right, so Bears get on the board and take the lead, 7-6.
All right.
So that was a 14-yard officially touchdown.
Yes, sir. And hey, I tell you what, that sparks them. That's what they needed right there. Now defense needs to come out and answer.
What I like about that drive is you had major contributions from 3 different players. I'm talking about Houston, I'm talking about Coleman, and I'm talking about Kerrigan, along with your QB doing a great job. Hey, you could be wide open if the QB can't hit you. It doesn't matter.
That's
Davis, boy, was smooth as glass.
And I
on
will
that
say
one.
this. You can't run that ball and you can't throw that ball without them big uglies up front. Them linemen did a good job.
Yeah, great job.
And remember, the Hornets went for 2 and missed, so the score is 7-6.
Yep.
Bears on top.
Favor your Bears.
And that's the first time they've executed an extra point in a while, so we'll take it. Low squib kick.
Oh, nice tackle.
Fielded at the 27, returned up to about the 32.
Tackle made by number 33 for your Bears. And that is going to be Hicks. Number 33, Hicks for you Bears.
And that tackle was with feeling.
Was feeling by that young sophomore.
That drive
he was
for the
excited
Bears.
about that tackle, wasn't he?
Here's what's cool about that drive. It started with 5:30 left in the first quarter, goes all the way into the second quarter. So that's a 5.5 minute plus drive is massive in high school football. You just don't see it that often. So the Bears doing a good job of keeping the ball, putting points on the board, and chewing up some clock.
Hey, we're entering your second quarter time zone here.
Yeah, it's not quite the second half of the second quarter. However, it all starts right here. Your first defense of the ball here in the second quarter. All right, now we have some kind of a step off of 5 yards.
And the Bears took advantage of the penalty in that last drive.
All right, Hornets are set up. They're going to begin on their own 37. Handoff, Hughes bounces to the outside. Now up the middle, and here's only one man that can catch him. Can they do it? I'm not sure they can. He is gone. He turns on the Jets, and that's going to be a touchdown. Wow.
Wow, it's a great run.
That's going to be a 63-yard run.
And there is a penalty after the play.
Wow, first play from scrimmage.
Well, hey, Azle did what they were supposed to do, and that's answer.
Boy, he started the outside, hit that B gap over there on the right side. Then he cut it
right back in.
Cut it right back into the middle, and there was nobody home.
And he had some tremendous blocks making that hole for him.
He did. And I thought some of the defensemen for the Bears might catch him. Looked like they had a good angle of pursuit, but were unable to do so.
Refs huddling up, trying to figure out what the penalty is.
Turned on his Roadrunner wheels.
Man. He did. He was smoking that ground with his feet, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on down in the field as there's a lot of confusion. Now the refs are going to go over and talk to the coaches over on the sidelines of the Hornets. And got 11:37 to go here in the half. 12-7 is your score, point after attempt pending here for the Hornets.
Watch the fake.
Now we get a delay a game against the Bears, and I'm not sure how. I don't know how that happened. So they're going to advance the ball to the 2-yard line and bring in the different offense and go for 2.
Well, he gave a delay a game.
Half the distance to the goal, so
sign, but he said
ball's on the 1. And Azle is.
It's ball's on the 2-yard line. That's where they always spot it in this play. All right, handoff up the middle, and he does get in. 2-point conversion is good, makes it 14-7.
All right, Bears.
Oh, man. Okay, well, 14-7. All right. Bears used to come back out.
We're in for a good one, boys.
Some points on the board and chew up some more clock and go from there. And thinking about the angle of pursuit, I'll never forget being in high school in the 80s and being in Mesquite, Texas, where there were a lot of, guys that kind of resembled Jeff Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, if you may remember. And I'll never forget them talking about when they played football. I was around some of them in the lunchroom, and they were like, one of them said, "Remember when the coach used to talk to us about the angle of pursuit?" And they were just like tripping out over the angle of pursuit. And they were like, "Yeah, man, I remember that." So it's always funny to listen to those surfer guys talk about the times when they played football. Fair catch made by the Bears at the 12-yard line, and so it'll come out to 25. And that angle of pursuit is important.
Absolutely.
Take the wrong angle, you're not going to be able to cut them off.
No. If you don't have it, you're not getting there.
Okay, Hornets will start this one at their own 25. They've started at their own 22, their own 37, and their own 25 now. Second quarter, 11:37 to go. Bears will start off on their own 25-yard line. Bears are set and ready. Handoff up the middle. That's Coleman. Got some room. Bouncing through, making a couple of guys miss up to about the 39 for a first down.
Nice job by Cameron Coleman, your running back for the Bears, number 8.
What's the yardage on that one, Terrence?
I did not get it, but give me a second and I'll tell you. It is 13.
13 yards. Davis, quick toss, left side. Oh, fumbled by Carr, or call it incomplete. Thought it might have been a backwards pass for a minute, but it was forward. Goes incomplete, and then a flag comes in. We'll check that.
He threw that flag as far as he could throw it.
Threw it a long ways. Glad it didn't hit anybody.
See what we got on that call. Obviously against the Bears. They're about to mark it off.
It is going to be against the Bears, and it is of the 10-yard variety. So it's going to be first and a long ways. First and 20. All right. Well, the Bears have had to do this before and recovered. Let's see if they can do it again.
I didn't see what he called, but that's usually in the holding area.
Yeah, it was holding on 59.
Oh, okay.
69.
Definitely a holding penalty.
59.
Something with a 9.
All right, Bears with one tight end, 2 receivers, 3-step drop. Stepping up is Davis. He's going to take off and run to the 30.
That's a good run there.
Up to the 40 and gets the first, up past the original line of scrimmage, up to the 40-yard line. So that's going to make it second and about 8 to go.
Yeah, that's a good run right there.
12-yard run.
Hadn't seen that a lot this year.
That
Not
might
a
be
lot.
his
That's his
longest
longest.
run of the season.
That is definitely his longest run of the season.
All right, 12 yards.
Unofficially.
We'll take that. And, hey, he's got some wheels. It's okay to not run when you're a QB, but when you have to, great. Handoff Coleman inside. He's got a little bit of room. Stiff arm. Lowers his shoulders right at the first down marker.
Looks like he's just shy.
It'll be about a yard short.
They rounded it off.
They rounded it down is what they did. And he's going to be about a yard and a half short.
Yeah.
That was not a very favorable spot. I don't think he got to the first down marker, but it looked like he's a little closer than when they marked it.
I was going to say.
Third and about a yard and a half to go. Handoff, Coleman, up the middle. He's got it. Bounces to the outside. Here comes the flag in, though. He does get into Hornet territory, but a flag on the far sideline.
And the referee on that side has not moved up the field, and so I'm assuming that it's against the Bears.
Yeah, he doesn't want to waste any steps. 10:39 to go here in the half. 14-7, Azle on top. Bears with the ball. Just picked up a first down, but a penalty pending here. See if it's going to negate that first down. Number 89, illegal formation.
Do they even have an 89?
Yeah,
they do, but they're calling him for an illegal formation.
Jake
which
Brannon.
They didn't have the tackle covered, or what?
Look, when I was looking over there, they looked like a little bit of a weird formation. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell from up here, and I think you're right.
They're
got to have the tackle covered. You know, someone does on each end of the line of scrimmage, and.
Well, I'm watching the coaches watch over their replay on their iPads, and they're not complaining. So
yeah, it looked like someone was lined up a little funny over there, and that's the way it was. All right, here we go. Backs them up. 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Coleman bouncing the outside. Cuts it back inside. Now stops on a dime, reverses field, gets up to the 45. He picks up the first down and more. So really nice gain by Cam Coleman.
Nice run.
14 yards on the run.
14 for number 8 right there.
He ran 25 to get 14.
Hey, that puts him, at least about 120.
130.
130, okay.
Unofficially.
Wow.
Gains of 13, 12, and 14 by number 8, 6, and 8 again. Coleman and Davis doing the damage here on this drive. First down for the Bears at the 45. The Azle Hornets ball is on the carpet, but bounces right back into the hands, and that was Houston, Jordan Houston.
And he's actually pointing to himself saying that was his fault.
Yeah, and then he kind of gives Davis some directions. I kind of like it here instead of here, but it's my bad.
Loss of 2.
Yeah, he immediately got up and was, okay, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, loss of 2, but it could have been loss of the ball in a very critical situation. So good job holding on to possession. Davis, 5-step drop in the pocket, plenty of time. Firing deep, has a man, looks like he is going to, just overshoot him. He was looking for Kerrigan downfield, number 12.
Boy, that was close.
Just beyond his fingertips. Kerrigan had some nice closing speed because it looked like Davis had overshot him by about 3 or 4 yards, but boy, he didn't overshoot him by more than about an inch, so really good pass.
Number 8 for the Hornets had a good coverage. Tackled him just as if he would have tried to dive, he wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. I'm impressed with the accuracy over the last 4 games.
Yeah.
His accuracy is improved every week.
Yeah.
It's Anthony York Sr. for the Hornets with the coverage there. Here comes Davis. He's in the pocket, rolls out to his right, looking downfield, plenty of time. Under pressure now, just going to have to get rid of it. There was no one open, so he has to throw that one away, and it's going to be 4th and long.
He almost could have run for it, looked like.
He had some carpet. You know, he was going to have to pick up 15 yards with his feet with guys closing in, but would have been better than, throwing away, but that would have been a tough ask for him.
I like the decision making. It was decisive.
Yeah, he decided to throw it away, and he did.
Bears live to punt.
Yeah, didn't want to force anything, didn't want to fumble, didn't want to lose yardage. So it's 4th and 12. Bears the punt team out.
Saucedo out to punt.
Deep man for the Hornets standing at about his 11. Snap is good. Low line drive kick, end over end, hits at about the 15, takes a decent Bears bounce and trickles down to the 10-yard line and stops right there, and that's where it'll be down.
The paint of the 10-yard line stopped it from rolling.
There you go.
True that.
Let's see if they put it just beyond the 10.
All right. I'm going to call it right now. Most critical drive of the game of the Bears defensively with 8.
We have entered
59 to
Dr.
go.
Donnie's danger zone.
I'm telling you, right here, you got to get a stop. And if you do, you're in good shape. If you don't, then somehow you have to figure out a way to flip that momentum.
Nice. It'd be good to get some points out of the defense here.
But here's the good thing. Special teams pinned them down at the 10-yard line. So they've got to go 90 yards. Val and Hughes in the backfield. Snap is low but handled. That's actually number 22 this time for the Hornets, and he's going to be hit at about the 10.
Yeah, and that's...
They're going to give him a full yard of
26
progress that he never even came close to getting.
Wow, they gave him quite a bit. Tackle made by Jordan Anderson for your Bears.
They hand it off to him once again, and he's gone. Up the middle, untouched, and he is gone. No one around. That's number 22, King Stevens, running wild for the Hornets. That's going to be 89 yards.
And then you know what? You can get that when you spread everything out. If you can get past that first line of defense, it's a home run.
Cox is extremely frustrated with his defense down there on the goal line.
Well, that's 2 really long runs by the Hornets to just take this big early lead. Point after attempt coming up. It's good, and it's going to be 21-7.
Cox is upset, but he's got to shake that off and get in the play.
Yeah, he was chasing, but he was from the other side of the field.
Well, I mean on the extra point attempt, he didn't even line up.
Oh, he's still throwing his hands in the air. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal now. With 8:25 to go here in the second quarter, you're down by 2 scores. Like we said, if you give up points here, you have to come back and put some points on the board because this offense for the Hornets is rolling. I mean, they have scored on all 3 possessions, touchdowns, and the Bears just have one, had a blocked field goal attempt. And so here on their 4th possession, they've got to come out and do something to get this momentum back in their favor. If they can do that and get a stop, then you've got that momentum back. But it's critical at this point.
Very critical.
No room for error.
And as a reminder, the Hornets will receive the second half kickoff, so the Bears got to keep this close. And
another reason why that last half of the second quarter is so important.
All right, Bears lined up.
Hornets are ready, Bears are ready, we're ready, crowd's ready. Bears working their way left to right. Fair catch called for at the 9. They'll take over at the 25. Bears have started on their own 16 twice and their own 25 twice. That's 2 pairs if you're playing poker. 2 16s and 2 25s.
That was Houston on that reception or that catch for the Bears. Fair catch.
Okay.
Number 1.
8:25 to go. Bears down by 14, 21-7. Looking to get back in this one and flip that momentum back in their favor. Critical drive for them. 3 wide receivers set. Davis in the backfield. Hands it off. Up the middle. It's Coleman. He's got nowhere to go, but he picks up 2. Helmet comes flying off, so he'll have to check out for a play. Houston will check in for him. At least for one.
One play.
Yeah, at least.
Two yards on the carry.
Yeah. Bears with those pretty much the same 3 receivers they've had in the game most of the season with Roberts, Kerrigan, and Carr. Handoff goes to Houston. Arm tackle fails. Then the middle linebacker hits him and wraps him up pretty good, brings him down to the 29.
I think he got a yard out of it.
Yeah, he gained a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and about 6. All right, critical 3rd down play here for the Bears offensively. Now, Big 88 checks in for 87. That's Alexander coming in from Midler. A little more length at the receiver position now. 4 wide receivers of the Bears will line up. Houston stays in the game. So Bears, no tight end, 4 wide receivers, 1 tailback. Davis in the gun. 3-step drop, looking downfield, steps up, and he is grabbed by the face mask, and I think you're going to get a personal foul against the Hornets.
Yeah, I believe so. It wasn't a grab it and let it go. It was a grab it and drag it.
Yeah, I thought at first it might be just grab the jersey really well, but when you see 3 flags start coming in from all directions, I mean, those flags had him surrounded.
Yeah, I don't think they missed that one.
Still waiting the official play, but the Bears are staying out on the field. It would have been a loss back to the 25 to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
Holding against the Bears and then a face mask against the Hornets. Offsetting penalty, replay, 3rd down.
I never understood that in football. How can a 15-yard penalty offset a 10-yard off penalty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ought to get the difference, right? You ought to get
At
the 5
least.
yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
At
5
least.
yards in the down again.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. And all 3 of those flags came in right at the same time, so you thought for sure they were off with a face mask, but I guess one of them was for a holding penalty. Gotta hate that.
The official on that far side likes to throw that holding flag.
Boy, he has quite a bit, and he's not even at the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. Davis, 3-step drop, looking downfield. He's going to take off and run. Now he throws deep, has a man wide open, caught at the 40 of the Hornets down to the 35-yard line.
They're going to say he was past the line of scrimmage.
Penalty flag on the play.
Oh, Devin Roberts. Boy, he was real close. Now they're going to talk it over to make sure.
I tell you what, that guy on the other side,
Now here's the thing.
they're talking. Coach is probably talking to him hard.
Davis had that 1st down easy. And then he saw Roberts in the middle of the field wide open and threw it. But I think he was past the line of scrimmage. He might have been past the line of scrimmage by a lot. I'd have to see the replay. It feels like he was a good 5 yards beyond.
No, he was right at it.
Okay, yeah.
He should have thrown it at the 34.
4th down.
He threw it at the 35 as he was crossing the 34.
He should have thrown it at the 29.
Yeah. I think he was about 5 yards
29,
past
okay.
the line of scrimmage.
The 29, yeah. Okay, so he should have thrown it at the 20. No, because that's where
And he threw it at the 30.
Yes.
Okay.
Whichever
Okay.
marker. He was right at it.
Well, regardless, he was beyond the line of scrimmage. Negates a big, long play for the Bears, and they're going to be forced to punt. Backed up now, line of scrimmage at the 25, so they'll be kicking from their own 10-yard line. Deep man for the Hornets at the 41. 6:43 and counting in the half. Kick is high and good. Hits at the 45, takes a really good bounce. Trickles all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what.
Mandy's
That ball
trying to
rolled for 18 yards.
throw a player into it.
Yeah. The player turned and
Do
went
what you
quick.
can.
He's like, I ain't falling for that.
So the key plays on that drive were penalties.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Roberts is going to be upset because they took 36 yards off of the stat sheet for him. Bears got 3 penalties or 2 penalties in that drive.
And that holding call was the killer. It mixed in with that face mask. Okay.
That negated a automatic first down there.
Yeah, and Davis will watch the tape on that and realize, hey, when I got all that green carpet, I'm just going to run, pick up that first down.
Uh-oh, we
All
got
right.
us a whistle here. What's going on?
Timeout taken by the Hornets as their play clock was winding down, taking a while to get out there and get set. Well, it's homecoming, so there'll be a lot of festivities taking place here at halftime. And
Donnie, I heard you were the homecoming king out at Weatherford.
you were wrong about that.
I heard it wrong, huh?
That is not true.
Yeah.
Let me be the first
Maybe
to
it was
correct that.
maybe it was Terrence I heard about. I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you who the homecoming king or queen was in our high school. You know, it was always like one of those big popularity
I
votes.
could not tell you ours either.
And I didn't pay much attention to them, you know.
I can tell you this, that in high school I did not know where Weatherford was. I certainly
And
was not.
I don't blame you.
Certainly was.
Three-step drop for the Hornets, firing downfield. Hit as he's about
Whoa,
to throw
he
his
was.
foul, and that ball falls incomplete.
That was big number 99 and 45 for your Bears. Plemons and we got Spartman.
It's a great football name, too, by the way.
Bearcats
Go on,
beat
Spartman.
Fossil Ridge 63-3. The Pirates lost to the Denton Ryan Raiders 63-20. Of course, your score here is 21-7. All right, nice little play for about 5 yards. The Hornets over to about the 37. Little catch over on the far side. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 5. So critical 3rd down here for the Bears. Hornets line up quick. Snap is low. Bears were not set offensively, and it's going to be a nice game.
Ball
comes out. Bears have it. But did they lose it again?
No,
they've
he got it.
Down the right sideline and out of bounds. Riandre Cox picks it up.
And there is no flag on the play.
No flag on the play.
Shocking.
Bears were not set and ready defensively, and that was going to be a big gain as Hughes was making his way through the middle of the field, and then he was hit from behind. Ball come flying out, scooped up, then I think almost dropped again by Cox, and then he handles it again.
I couldn't tell if that was Mandy that got him or Outhouse that got him on that fumble.
No, it was hard to tell for sure. All right, Bears take over on their own on the Hornet 22-yard line with 5:51 to go here in the half. They're set and ready. Handoff Coleman up the middle. He dives forward for a gain of about 4.
Nice job by Coleman to get upfield.
15 yards on the fumble recovery.
All right.
Bears are in business.
Yep. That's a momentum shift right there,
What's
to
that put
say
him
the
at?
least. All right. Ball at the 18-yard line. 2nd down and about 6. Coleman up the middle. Got some room. Follows some blockers. Dives forward. He's close to a 1st down. Maybe a yard short.
Oh, he's about a yard short, yeah. Good job by number 8 on that run for the Bears. Kind of checking that left side and then cutting back up the middle.
3rd and about a half a yard to go here to pick up that 1st down. I think he just handed it to him twice, no matter what. Need some points on the board here, and of the touchdown variety would be nice. Handoff Coleman up the middle. He's got some room. Bounces free inside the 5. Going to be 1st and go Bears.
I tell you what, I thought he got it on that one. He got caught.
8 yards on the run.
They mark him just inside the 5, almost to the 4. So it'll be 1st and go from there. Bears getting set in the huddle. Now they break. 2 wide receivers. One man comes in motion, left to right. Handoff. Coleman up the middle. Powering forward.
That's
Pushed
a
into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Bears. They do flip the script here and get that momentum back in their favor. Coleman with the nice 4-yard touchdown run. Pull the Bears back in this one by 1 score.
And
Nice job.
That is rush for number 153.
Wow.
And a touchdown.
All right, point after attempt, though. Here we go. Can we get 2 in a row? We need it. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. It is good. And it is 21-14. Bears back within 7.
Nice job by Bear. They needed that. They needed that.
Boy, they did. Okay. Now, if you can get a stop and get some points, you got all the momentum. And a stop is really critical still here, too.
Absolutely, because they've scored on every possession.
Except for this last
Save
one.
one.
Except for the one they fumbled on.
And then they get the ball to come out here in the second half. So still critical time for the defense. See if they can keep up that momentum. They've got it.
And we saw this last week. The Bears can score some points. They scored 25 points in the second half of last week's game and started this momentum, I believe, for the Bears. Just carry it over.
Yep, no doubt about it. Bears are set, ready. They're kicking off left to right. Hornets deep men back at about the 10-yard line. Everybody's ready. 21-14, 4:23 to go here in the half. Homecoming. Bears going for the onside kick, and it dribbles through everybody. The Bears covered it. Hornets didn't bother covering it. The Bears did get on it. There's a flag on the far side.
Yeah, we were offsides.
I actually think the ball hit one of our players before the 10 yards.
Yeah.
The Hornet players were all pointing at something, and that might have been what they were pointing at. So the Bears tried a little sneak, little a la Azle Hornets here, going for the onside kick. So it'll be a penalty against the Bears. I don't know. I guess they make them re-kick it. Is that what you do in that situation?
If the ball hit the Bears player, it's an illegal touch, and it would be dead. Hornets ball.
I think we were offside, though. We had a guy a yard past the ball when it was kicked.
I still haven't seen. They're still huddling over there, so they have not made a decision as to
They're
what's
talking
happening.
about Whataburger. And here he comes, here's the decision maker.
Yeah.
I got the white hat. Wait a minute, boys.
I got the app.
Do we have enough to cover dinner tonight?
Here's my $5.
You remember
Did you
you
get
missed
that?
last week.
Next week we go on the road to Denton on Thursday night. You guys up for a Thursday night road trip?
Thursday
Yeah.
night road trip.
Let's
game.
go to Denton.
Who's driving?
Sure.
I'll drive. Oh,
Terrence?
Yeah, I don't care.
it's up to you.
I drive to your house, and then we drive either my car or yours.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Sounds like we're going to figure it out.
So after a conference meeting on the field,
Azle will have great field position.
all right, so
man,
they're going to
what
get
is
the ball
that?
where it was touched at the Bear 40-yard line. So, wow. I don't know, man. That's a risky call. That time the Riverboat Gambler gambled a little bit too much. But it's okay. You got to do that sometimes. Handoff is and number
man.
22 falls on it for the Hornets.
Oh, boy, that was a
That
good
was
tackle, too.
King Stevens.
That was Outhouse number 6 on that tackle.
Wash.
I'm sorry, Wash on that tackle.
All right, inside 4 minutes to go here. 3-step drop, Raval firing deep and caught
out of
bounds. Well out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch down the left sideline of the 25, but about 3 yards out of bounds.
Outhouse in coverage, pressuring him to the sidelines.
All right, it's 3rd and 14.
Wow, he just nailed that player with that football.
Their footballs are just flying all over the field right now. I don't know what's going on out there. All right, here we go, 3rd and 14. 5-step drop, looking to set up a screen. Lots of room down the left side. Bears were not ready for that. And hit was Hughes, bouncing off a couple of attackers, finally brought down from behind. Big gain all the way inside the 25.
And I do not see how that wasn't an illegal lineman downfield. I mean, they were 10 yards downfield.
Well, didn't call it. Bears are not set defensively again, and here come the Hornets, and they run it right up the middle for a gain of about 5. Bears are not getting set. That's 2 plays in a row. They're not set. Hornets are catching them off guard.
Yeah, Hornets going quick.
They're going really, really fast. Bears are just kind of not used to this high-paced offense. Now the Hornets take a second to regroup, which is good for the Bears. 2nd and 5, ball at the 18. King checks in for Hughes. They fake it to him. Quick toss over the right side. Caught. The receiver falls down. It is enough for the first down. It's going to be first down at the 12. 3:03 to go in the half. 21-14. Azle on top and with the ball and driving.
And Bears need a big play right here.
Boy, they need to stop. They need 3 stops. Try to force maybe a field goal or something. Don't want to be down by 2 scores and then give them the ball going into the second half. Here come the Hornets. They're set. Handoff, faked. Quarterback keeper overshoots his man on the slant of the end zone. Overshot him. Did Val.
Is the tee still on the field out there?
Yeah, it's been on the field since a while back.
That is the tee still sitting out there. That's strange that they left it out there. He was aiming for number 7 on that one. Garrett Bailey overshot him. Here's go. Second down from the 12. King bounces off would-be tackle at the line of scrimmage. Then he's drugged down from behind. And I don't know if I think he lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, that was a good play by number
Not according
Walsh,
to the sticks.
number 6.
Okay. So now we got a timeout.
They gave him forward progress to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I don't know how.
Timeout on the field. I'm not sure who called the timeout.
Bears did.
That's a good timeout for the Bears. They need to regroup, make
Get
sure they're
the
ready.
tee.
It's 3rd and 9. Yeah, they did give him forward progress on that
Your tee.
run. But he did gain a yard when he was hit, and then he
Your
tried to
kicking tee is on
reverse
the
after
field.
that and was brought down from behind.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Bears
All right,
back
Bears.
out defensively, ready to go.
Well, I tell you, this is a big time timeout. Good call. They got to make a stop here. It's 3rd and forever.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 9. Ball is at the 11. They've got to get just inside the 3. Here we go. Hornets set. They spread it out. They love the run out of this formation. But they're going to throw. 5-step drop, looking to the end zone. Fade. And caught and just stepping into the end zone on a really nice play. Touchdown, Hornets.
Wow, I actually thought we had a chance at that ball.
Well, we did. Defender on that far side was who? Was that number 20?
25.
25 for the Bears. Lucas Cantu. But the receiver just had a little more height than he did. And that was number 7, I believe. Garrett Bailey
so,
with the
yes.
catch. All right, so 27-14. Leave some time on the clock for the Bears. Plenty of time to score. Here's the kick. It is up and good. And it's going to be 28-14. So make that a 13-yard pass.
What's he at?
To number 7. Hornets back up by 2 scores. I think the Bears have to get a score here. Cannot afford to be down by 2 and then back out there defensively to begin the second quarter in a critical, tight game like this one. Hornets up by 14, but that score is game much closer than that indicates for sure.
Yeah, it's a glove or something.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. What looked just like the tee,
And
that was left out there on the
It's on
field.
the right spot, too.
Exactly.
It's funny no one's picked it up, though.
It's a glove. Someone picked it up and threw it back down.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
a towel.
Yeah, just leave the glove there. No one could possibly slip on a glove. Here come the Hornets kicking it off. Low line
They were
drive
offsides.
kick. This time they're going to return it. The Bears are to the 15 to the 20, cutting back inside. Hit it about the 23 and brought down.
I don't know if y'all noticed that, but they were offsides by about 1.5 yards.
Yep.
Didn't see it.
Neither did the ref.
He's caught everything else.
Huh.
Well, the guy on the far side only calls holding penalties. We know that.
And he doesn't move very much.
And he only calls it on guys on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, in blue.
Yeah.
Well, at least we've got that mystery
That
solved.
was-
We gonna run it, or we gonna throw it around a little bit?
Plenty of time. 2:14. You've got a timeout. Handoff up the middle. Houston. He powers forward up near the 30-yard line. He picks up about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Bears need to move quickly. It's not something they're used to. Sideline giving them directions to speed things up. 1:56 and counting. Not a lot of urgency, but they're going to need to pick it up here.
Yeah,
Right.
they got to go fast.
Trips right, 1 left. Houston in the backfield with Davis. Davis looking downfield, steps up, thinks about running, now throws, hits Carr over on the far side. He steps out of bounds about the 34. He'll be real close to a first down. And it's going to be about a half a football short, it looks like.
It looks like he got it.
Now they're going to move the chains.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
All right. There we go. So he got just to the 34, which is what he needed to get that first down. 1:40 to go. They stop it just for a minute to move the chains. Bears looking over the sideline for some direction. Now they're getting set. Trips left, one right.
Clock has not been wound.
3-step drop. Looking downfield. Davis, plenty of time. Now under pressure, steps up. Caught from behind and dragged down. Now they're going to have to hustle everybody back. The receiver deep is.
Gotta move. Come on.
Bears
Not
called
hustling.
timeout.
Oh, it called a timeout. All right. Well, that's a pretty good timeout right there. Yeah, because Roberts was way downfield, and he wasn't going to get back for about 10 seconds. So it's a good timeout.
He's still not back.
No,
That's how
it's
far down.
probably winded.
That's how far downfield he was.
Yeah, in that situation, you send him off.
Exactly.
And send somebody back in, but they weren't, they really weren't prepared for that. So called timeout there. Good timeout to regroup. Second down and about 13 to go. Cannot give the ball back to Azle with any kind of time remaining. So critical that you get some positive yardage here. Nothing else. Keep the clock rolling. Keep your offense kind of motivated.
Keep them
in
going.
rhythm. All right. Now we're getting set after the timeout. 1:30 to go. 28-14. Hornets on top. Homecoming. Davis has got them ready. Handoff fake. Under pressure. Rolls out. Throwing to the right side
catch.
and caught by number 88 over there, Tristan Alexander. And he picks up about 2, but he does get out of bounds and stop this clock. So I like that. They give him a gain of 3. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Ball on the 34. They got to get to the 44. Critical play here on 3rd down. If you don't pick it up, you got to punt in this situation. You can't give Hornets a short field. So
you kind of have no choice. So you got to get that first, or you got to just get it out of there.
Huge play call right here. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Davis under pressure. Going with the swing pass to Houston. He catches it, cuts it back inside, and dives forward up to about the 37. He's well short of the first down, though, and the Bears will have to punt. So what they need to do here is let all 35 seconds left on the play clock run out. That's what they need to
until
do.
they have a timeout called by Azle.
Well, that's what I was fixing to say. If I'm Azle, I'm calling a timeout here. And they were
listening to you.
They were ahead of me. Okay, 1:09 to go. Bears will kick it from about their 25. Deep man for the Hornets will probably stand around his 30. So they're going to get decent field position. And they have scored quickly.
They might be listening to the broadcast.
Yeah, and they got to watch out for that. Azle tries that stop and go route when they're down in this area right here. So
yeah, they have on their second possession of the game, they scored in 12 seconds. And on their third drive of the game, they scored in about 24 seconds. So they don't need a lot of time to score. Half of their points have been scored in less than a minute of offensive time.
all right, here comes the Bears.
And it's just like we said, Bears will be punting from about their 25. Deep man at the 30.
Let that clock wind down. That's what they need to do.
They did. Kick is up. Good kick. High kick. Hits at about the 29. Takes a great bounce. Bounces from the 29 all the way down to about the 8-yard line. Ball bounced for 21 yards.
And that's what the Bears needed.
Absolutely. That was a good punt right there.
Yeah, well, the kicker for the Bears does a really good job. Kind of has the Australian-style kick. Goes running forward. That
side.
That rugby kick.
Yeah, runs to the side,
Yeah.
gets that rugby kickoff.
And always gets a good end-over-end kick usually. Now, that wasn't end-over-end. That was kind of a spiral quick kick, but
took a great bounce.
Sure did. All right. Here we go. 58 ticks left in the half. Hornets on their own 8. Hughes was hit in the backfield, got free of everybody, now trying to get outside. Hurdles over would-be tackler, and he's out of bounds at about the 28. Worst starting field position for them. but they're quickly out of that hole.
Hey, and they set fast. They're ready to go. Bears got to know they got to be getting up there.
Hornets are set and ready. Bears are finally set and ready. Snap is low, but handled for Val. Looking downfield, has a man. He's got his man beat, and he's going to get a flag called for pass interference.
Yeah, take it.
And that's better 15 yards and about 50 down the field, because that's what he was going to get. Number 1 had him beat down there for the Hornets. That was
the ball was underthrown, so he just stopped.
Aiden Mackey.
Yeah,
Cantu just kind of kept running and ran into him.
I would have liked if Cantu would have turned around on that. He'd have had an opportunity.
Yeah, because he's a good athlete. And so they'll step up to 15 yards. That's a great thing about high school pass interference. It's not at the spot of the foul. It's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So moves the ball to the 42-yard line. 38 seconds left. Bears just trying to scratch and claw and hold on here and keep this two-score game.
I'll tell you what, if Azle makes a mistake here, Bears could intercept it and capitalize on it.
They're resetting the play clock to 42 seconds.
Well, it looks like 42. Okay, put a little more, 4 more ticks on the clock for him. And here we go, 4 wide receivers for the Hornets. Snap is low again. Hughes in the middle of the field. Makes 2 guys miss. Now cuts it back upfield and picks up 3 or 4 when he should have had a loss of 1. He is elusive, man.
Yeah, shockingly, because he's kind of a big boy.
29 and ticking now. Hornets trying to line up quickly. They'll have 3 left, 1 right. They will probably throw this time. They like to run that little short play and then throw. Bears showing blitz, but they do hand it off to Hughes. And he is hit at the 45 and brought down quickly.
That's probably going to do it.
He'll lose a yard right there. 11 ticks to go. Hornets try to line up quick and run 1 more. Can they do it? 5 ticks, 4, 3, 2, and they're not going to do it. That's going to be the half right there. So 28-14 is your score at halftime. Bears will be on defense to begin the second half. Hornets will be coming out trying to extend that lead. It's homecoming. Listen to some of our sponsors here at halftime. We're back here in just a little bit to give you some stats in the first half and for the exciting finish of this one between the Hornets and your Brewer Bears. See you in just a little bit.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
If you're like me, you love a good snack or a hearty sandwich while watching football or your favorite sports on the weekend, well, a great place to head over to then is Charlie's Philly Steaks. They'll take care of you and they'll fill you up and you'll be excited to go back over and over again. They're located at 9521 White Settlement Road.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor rehab facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff. Would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at friohydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Terrence, now that we're getting older...
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
Hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
If you're like me, you love a good snack or a hearty sandwich while watching football or your favorite sports on the weekend, well, a great place to head over to then is Charlie's Philly Steaks. They'll take care of you and they'll fill you up and you'll be excited to go back over and over again. They're located at 9521 White Settlement Road.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Terrence, now that we're getting older...
I prefer to say we're getting wiser.
Hey, I like that. Anyway, now that we are wiser, what's a good option for delicious but healthy eating?
It's got to be Jason's Deli. They have everything from amazing sandwiches to delectable salads.
Okay, well, we need to get over there for lunch real soon.
Let's do it. The closest location is at 6244 Camp Bowie Boulevard.
There are also many locations in the area, so head on over and do your old, wiser body a favor.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
If your business or restaurant is in need of fresh produce, then you're going to want to visit premierproduce.com and learn about all the great services provided by Premier Produce. They're located at 8125 Western Hills Boulevard in Fort Worth. Check them out for all of your produce needs. Then one of our favorite sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has several locations nearby. Check out one of those the next time you're hungry for some delicious food. We want to thank Jimmy John's for providing so much food for us here at the stadium on a regular basis. Jimmy John's is the place to go. It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Donnie, the other day I cut myself and thought I was going to need stitches.
Did you go to the ER?
Nah, I just put some duct tape on it and called it a day. Besides, the nearest ER is too far away.
Hey, not anymore, Fern. Medical City of White Settlement is located at 9650 White Settlement Road, right on the corner.
Seriously?
Serious as a heart.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't use the phrase during an ad for a medical facility.
Good call, Fern. But when you need emergency care, call Medical City of White Settlement at 682-610-6100.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, Terrence, you own your own home, right?
Yes, I do, Donnie.
So you know the hassle it can be when you need a new roof.
I sure do. And in Texas, with the hail, high winds, and storms, our homes take a beating.
Well, that's why we recommend TXD Roofing. Texas Direct Roofing is located in Haltom City and has been in business since 2011.
To schedule an inspection or install, head to txdroofing.com.
Thanks, TXD Roofing, for all you do for our school. Second half, ready to roll here on the BBN. Just got finished with some halftime festivities here. The king and queen were crowned. Young man by the name of Angel, young lady by the name of Lauren. Out on the field for all those great festivities. And Terrence, what can you tell us about the first half?
All right, the Bears rushed for 178 yards, 153 by Cam Coleman, 13 by Houston, and another 12 by Davis. The Bears also passed for 56 yards, 35 of which went to Carr, 14 to Kerrigan, and we'll remember that Roberts had a 36-yard reception that ended up getting wiped off by one of the 4 penalties on the offense in the first half. And then on the defensive side of the ball, the Bears had a pass breakup by Plemons, you'll probably remember, and Wash was in on 4 tackles in that first half to lead the Bears with 1 penalty on the defense.
That was the Plemons hit as he was letting go of the ball there at the line in the pocket. Yeah, it was a great play by him.
At the fumble recovery.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, that's right. Fumble recovery by number 7, Cox, who returned that fumble for 15 yards.
All right, so a lot of great positive things for the Bears, but, really what it came down to is those 2 big plays from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
The 63-yard run and the 89-yard run.
Two big pops right there off the bat.
In less than 1 minute of offense, the Hornets were able to score 14 points. So that's the difference of your game in the game right now, 28-14. Bears will kick off here in the third quarter, and then they will be on defense, and they got to get a stop. They want to fall down by 3 scores here in the third quarter.
Definitely got to get a stop here. You want to stop any kind of quick momentum Azle has and try to come out and get points quickly. Well, we got a little delay in the game here.
The officials over on the Azle sideline talking a few things over. All right, so like I said, great crowd here on both sides. Stands across the way, pretty much full. And then home stands full here tonight for homecoming. Bears trying to get a win here. This third home game of the season, game number 5. Halfway through the season after tonight. Can you believe it?
Can't believe it.
And after Thursday night, it'll just be 4 games left. Bears really need to win out. They can only afford to lose 1 more game if they're going to make the playoffs. That's pretty much how it has to go when you're in a 9-team district.
Looks like the Bears going to do the high chip.
At least that's the way it looks. Here we go. They do go with the short, high kick. Fielded at the 25. It will be returned. Not for much, but at least up to about the 33-yard line. All right, so the Hornets will come out here with the ball to begin it. They mark him at the 32.
All right, Bears on defense. Bears need a big defensive stance here.
Out there defensively is number 61, Cedric Harris. Also number 99, Colton Clemens, like we said. Number 45 for the Bears, also Jovan Sparkman.
And number 17.
That is Kingston Hurst. That's your D lineman. Linebackers are going to be number 34, David Arasola, as well as trying to see that on the
That's Wash, number 6.
Yeah, number 6, Wash out there. Then you've got Outhouse. You've got Cox as the defenseman, and then the secondary, along with
Mandy.
Cantu has been out there. Mandy, and trying to check the final one out there.
Number 11, I believe that's Galloway.
Yeah, I did think that was number 11. I was trying to make sure. Galloway doing it all. He was directing the choir, the national anthem.
Yeah.
He was in the homecoming court.
He was looking good. He was looking good.
And he's out there playing ball. All right, here we go. Set and ready. Finally, Bears show blitz. A little bit of pressure, but firing. And it's
good
tipped
job
away by Cantu. Great job by Lucas. Let's see, was that Lucas Cantu? Yes,
that
it
sure was.
Wanted to make sure.
Pressure on the quarterback by number 6, Wash.
Yeah, Wash coming with a little bit of a blitz there up the middle. Found a hole in the A gap. Now they hand it off to, that is Big Hughes, and he's brought down after a gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
I believe that is going to be Hurst, number 17 for the Bears on that tackle.
As well as number 99, Clemens.
Hagan Hughes, boy, he has run wild tonight. He had the carry. Bears brought him down quick. Bears show blitz again. Here they come. Quick toss. Going to be caught. Oh, an open field tackle would have saved a first down. But instead, it's a big gain down the right sideline.
Bring it back.
And going to be finally thrown out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Bring that back. There was holding on the defensive, on the receiver on our corner. Number 25 was being held. Cantu.
Now, it might be, if that's a spot foul, it still will probably be a first down. But it'll be back in Azle territory rather than down at the 25-yard line in Bear territory. Yeah, it is at the spot
Still
of the foul.
first down.
So it is a first down, but it puts the ball at about the 48-yard line of the Hornets, not quite into Bear territory. And Hornets will line up then with the first down. Bears trying to get a stop here. Third quarter, 28-14 your score. 3 wide receivers. Snap is low as it has been much of the game, but handoff gets to Hughes, and he gets around the right end very quickly, and he's going to get a first down, gain of about 14.
Let's see, on that tackle, looks like number
17.
Yeah, Kingston Hurst.
Derek Val must play shortstop for the baseball team because they have dribbled the ball back to him.
And he's fielded it perfect.
A good dozen times tonight and has never missed a beat. This one is low, but he handles it. Fakes the handoff, firing downfield. Cantu on the coverage, but he gets turned around. Catch is made, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
Got a flag here.
Going to check the flag on the far right side. Bears think it's against them, I think.
Well, you know what? They swapped officials. The one that was on this side is now on the other side.
The one that never moved?
Offense is not leaving the field, so this must be against the offense. And they're not advancing down to the
yeah, this looks like
goal
it's
line.
coming back.
Illegal man downfield. All right. So we saw a couple of those earlier. You did, Fernie, but it
Yep.
was never called.
They were never called.
It took the officials switching sides.
Terrence called one as well on that screen.
Okay, so that'll move the ball back to the 46-yard line. First and about 15. Wide receiver screen set up. Looks like Outhouse on the tackle quickly up near the original
Ball
line
comes
of scrimmage.
out, and they're saying it was down.
Yeah, so he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that, and that'll make it second down and 10. So
Tackle
ball at about the 41-yard line.
Tackle made by number 61, Harris, and number 45, Jovan Sparkman.
Sparkman in on that one.
2 down linemen making that. That's what you want to see, the down linemen making tackles.
All right, second 10. Bears trying to get a stop here defensively. Handoff fake, quick toss. And way behind his receiver. And then Mandy kind of had a chance at that one, but it was even behind him. So really bad toss there by Val. Probably the first really bad pass we've seen from him all night. He's been very accurate.
Mandy, if he'd have looked back quicker, he could have had that one.
Yeah, I think that was even thrown behind him. So one of those deals where he was aiming for number 80, the receiver for the Hornets. That's Braden Combs, but he wasn't looking. The ball was way behind him. All right, here comes Val, 3rd and 10. Bears show blitz. Here they come. Handoff to Hughes. He bounces to the outside. Bears in pursuit. Hit him and wrap him up at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to stop his forward progress. And it's going to bring up 4th and 10. And then a flag comes in late. Oh, my goodness.
That's horrible.
Face mask. Good grief. They should have blown the whistle. Forward progress was stopped a long time before they blew the whistle. And then that flag came in. That's just a horrible job of officiating right there. I mean, they stopped his forward progress, and he just continued to fight, and then they threw the flag at the end. That is horrible officiating right there.
That is.
Poor.
And frustrating.
You got to stop. It's 4th and 10. You got a kid stopped. He continues to fight. You should blow the whistle, and then a face mask gets grabbed. All right, first down, ball at the 28. Throwing into the end zone of the Hornets, and it's caught. Touchdown. Well, when you got the officials helping you, it's a lot easier, isn't it? That was a horrible job right there.
Talk about killing momentum.
Yeah, it was. You got a great play. You got him wrapped up. He just keeps fighting even though he's going backwards. They wouldn't blow the whistle. And that's not a homer called by us. That's just poor officiating. All right, so number 1, Aiden Mackey with the catch. He gets the touchdown, 34-14. Point after attempt coming up. That's a killer right there.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
And he did. He threw it in at the very end. I mean, he waited and waited and waited. This kick is wobbly, but it does get through, and it's 35-14.
Man. That's one of them killers right there.
So 28-yard touchdown pass to number 1, Aiden Mackey for the Hornets. Makes it 35-14. Bears will come out here, get the ball. Got to pull back within 2 scores. And, it's early here in the second half. Game isn't over, but you're going to have to get some scores and some stops. And I do mean with S's at the ends of those.
Yes.
Multiple scores and multiple stops to really get back in this one.
We're going to put a star next to that penalty.
Boy, that's just it's kind of like, okay, watching the Cowboys last night. You got a guy that comes across the line. He's clearly offsides. When he comes across the line offsides, he's going to be in front of the offensive lineman.
Exactly.
So the offensive lineman pushes him from the side, okay? And they call holding
on the guy who was offsides
against the tackle because he's pushing the guy who's 5 yards offsides. And it's like, okay, Bears return the ball up to about the 30, bouncing to the outside, still on his feet, and up to the 35-yard line. Nice return that time.
That's Houston, I believe.
Houston.
Yeah, number 1 for the Bears. That's great run back by Houston.
But that's the whole point. You don't get that holding penalty if the guy's not 5 yards ahead of where he's supposed to. You can't call that a holding. That's just not how that works. And on that one, the forced progress is stopped, and he's going backwards into the last second. Oh, no one blew a whistle. He grabbed his mat. No, you can't do that. That's not how that works.
25 yards on the return by Houston.
All right, here we go. 9:45 in the third. Handoff goes to Cameron
Coleman.
And he gets up to
he got a yard out of it.
36. Missed
No,
Cam?
I think they just marked him back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second 10 coming up, ball 35. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 7 in the box for the Hornets. They're expecting run. It goes to Coleman. He dances through everybody, though, and he's going to pick up about 5. Get him up to the 41. That gave him forward progress to 41 and a half. So it's going to be third and about 3 to go. Good job that time by the Bears blocking 7 guys in the box.
I was going to say.
When I say 7 guys were in the box, that's a tight box.
There was all 7 right up in there.
Yeah, it's not one of them big Christmas present boxes. It's one of those tiny boxes. This time they just have 6 in the box. Bears spread it out a little bit. Handoff. Coleman up the middle, barrels forward, picks up the first down, keeps his feet moving near the midfield. They'll mark him down at the 49.
That's a good job by the offensive lineman for the Bears.
8 yards on the carry.
What I'd really like to see here is a long drive, wear out the Azle defense, give our defense a good rest, put a touchdown on the board, and it puts them in good position to come out and get a stop.
Yes.
Which they should have had last time. But we won't belabor that point. Handoff, Cameron up the middle. He's got some room, bounces to the outside, cuts back to the inside, past the 40 to the 37. Nice run. Looks like about 14 on the carry.
Yeah, it looks about 14, and that's a nice addition to the yardage he's already been gaining tonight.
14 yards confirmed.
All right.
Unofficially.
Quick toss. Carr trying to get past tackler. Does. Second tackler. Cuts back inside. Way inside. Trying to go north and south. Gets hit by half the Azle defense before he's finally brought down for a 2-yard loss. They do not give him forward progress
at all, and that is ridiculous.
Because he was up near the line of scrimmage when he was hit, knocked backwards, and then finally brought down. So it'll be a 2-yard loss.
Wow.
I guess they could contend he's still fighting for yardage, but yeah. All right. Second down and 12.
I have to take a Tylenol from biting my tongue so much tonight.
Hornets pack the box once again with 7. Handoff goes to Coleman right up the middle. He's got room, though, and he gets a first down up near the 25.
Wow, good, just a burst of speed right up the middle.
I think that's going to be a 13-yard run on that one. It was second and 12, and he got 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. Just helping you do some easy math there, Terrence.
Confirmed. I'm waiting for the guy on the other side to set the sticks.
Gotcha. 3-step drop, quick toss, and caught in traffic. I think that was Carr. It was. He's forced out of bounds. Short gain on the play, but it is a nice catch.
Good job by Carr holding on to that.
3 yards on the reception.
And he had double coverage out there. The linebacker on this side has sometimes been cheating out to double team the receiver.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And sometimes cutting back inside. This time they put number 10 out there. Coleman up the middle. Nice run. He's near another first down.
Well,
Roberts is who they put out there that time.
He's just barreling it.
6 yards on the run. Apparently he needed 7.
Well, they moved the chains
No, they're
down.
calling it.
All right, there we go. 7 yards on the run.
Yeah. Roberts, Kerrigan, and Carr, your receivers. Midler is your, let's see, is that Midler is in a tight end. Handoff Coleman, hitting the backfield, makes 2 guys miss, reverses field. Now it cuts back in the inside, runs his own guy to the 15, to the 10, finally knocked out of bounds.
And that was a great run.
Now, he didn't get a first down, didn't get a touchdown, but that's one of Cameron Coleman's best
runs this year. I
mean,
guarantee
that was
it.
a lot of fun. Because he was wrapped up, escaped a guy, wrapped up again, escaped a guy, cut it back inside, ran into his own man.
Cut it outside.
And then after that, picked up another 5 yards.
For 6 yards on the total.
Second and 4. Well, they give it to him again. They do, up the middle. This time he is slung down from behind. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, they'll say. All right, so it'll be 3rd and 4. I think he was too tired to hand the ball to him that time. Ooh.
That was his 26th carry.
God, that's a lot of carries in high school football, and we're only halfway through the 3rd quarter. 3 wide receivers for the Bears here on this 3rd down and 4. They do give it to Coleman again. He bounces to the outside, cuts back inside, lowers his head, and he's going to lose a half a yard. Cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. He's gassed right now. Kind of surprised they didn't sub in Houston on that last play. He's got his hands on his hips. I mean, he's visibly tired. It's going to be 4th down. The Bears are not going to go for the field goal. Would pull them within 18.
He's rushed for 206 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been
imagine
a
he's
horse
tired.
tonight. He's got to be. He's got to be gassed. All right, here we go. 4th down play. Big play for the Bears. Davis under pressure, throwing the end zone, and he had to let go of it quick because of pressure, and he overshoots his man a little ahead of him. Led him too far. Falls incomplete, and the Hornets will take over.
That was that pressure. Get it down there, and they hadn't get no points out of it.
And listen, you know who normally picks that up is Coleman, and he was too gassed.
He was gassed.
Yeah. I mean, he was just wore out. Would have been nice to get him out of there, but unable to do so. So Hornets will take over on downs. Score remains 35-14. They'll have the ball at their own 11-yard line where the Bears had it. 3rd quarter, 4:50 to go. Bears did chew up some clock, about 5 minutes worth. Gave the defense a rest. See if they can capitalize on that. And
oh, we go.
Now we got a flag. Legal false start. I think that might have been the center.
Yeah.
So
I think he did this and put it back.
Got a little hand happy down there. All right. Try to get you some scores from around the district after this series of downs. One man coming in motion from left to the right for the Hornets. Handoff inside. That looks like it was King that time.
It was a tackle made by number, I think, 22 for the Bears.
Well, 22 was the ball carrier.
And it was Caleb Walker, the sophomore, making that tackle.
22 on 22. 2nd down, loss of 4 on that one. Now looking downfield firing. Actually, it was a gain of 1. It was 15. Nice little pitch and catch, and then eluding everybody on the far right side is the receiver, number 1 for the Hornets, and he's able to get a 1st down up near the 25. Little pressure that time on Val in the pocket, but he's able to get it out. And the Hornets line up quickly. Bears trying to get set. Snap is low, but he handles it. Hand off to King. He's up the middle, and he is slung forward and then bounces off a would-be tackler and then is tripped up on the far sideline, or it would have been a huge gain.
That's number 3, Mandy, on that tackle.
Boy, Mandy saved. Might have been a touchdown. He might have been gone. When these guys get going, and Hornets are lining up really quick. Handoff goes to Hughes. He bounces to the outside. Pursuit on that side is not working, and then all of a sudden he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line to about the 18.
I believe that was number 11 for the Bears on that tackle. And that's going to be Lucas Galloway.
Well, yeah, Galloway was outran at first on the angle, and Hughes has done that a lot tonight. He checks out. King comes back in. Hornets line up quick. Hand it off to King. He bounces to the outside.
Bring it back.
Good block on that side, but there was also a hold.
Yeah.
So instead of a 1st down and go from the 7, they're going to back them up to about the 27-yard line. Well, the Hornets just lining up quicker than the Bears can catch their breath right now. I mean, it's just quick for their offense.
Well, it's faster than quick.
Yeah, like I said, they're lining up, not only lining up quicker than the Bears can get set, quicker than they can catch their breath. They're set and ready to go. Bears show blitz, and they're going to be off sides, and they'll go ahead and whistle this one dead because he made contact coming in. Yeah, that was Wash.
Wash had timed it out really good last couple of times. But this time he was like way ahead of
About
it.
a half a second early. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is quite a bit quicker than you should be there, obviously.
All right.
That'll make it 1st and 15, so the 1st and 20. 3:17 to go and counting. Ball to 22. Snap is low but handled. Here comes pressure. Quick toss on that side is overthrown. And looks like that was Sparkman coming in, providing that pressure, forcing Val to throw it quickly over the head of King over on the right side of the flat.
Bears came with that blitz again, and that forced Sparkman's man that was on him to kind of let him go, and Sparkman got in there quick.
2nd down and 15. Val in the pocket with time, now under pressure, fires into the end zone and overshoots his man. He was double covered anyway by Mandy and Galloway.
They tackled the defensive lineman right in front of the quarterback with no call.
No call. I'm looking at it too.
That does stalk the clock with 3:05. It's 3rd and 15, ball to 22. Going to get down just inside the 8-yard line. Val in the pocket, 3-step drop, firing into the end zone, has a man, and over the shoulder, caught. Touchdown. That's the 3rd touchdown on that side over the shoulder to number 1 for the Hornets tonight. And that's on Cantu once again, and that young man has had him quite a game.
When they were doing their pregame warm-ups, they threw that pass 100 times when they came out to throw.
And it's working.
Yep.
Well, they've got it down because he doesn't even think about turning around. He just looks over his shoulder and grabs it in. I mean, he was buttering those biscuits on that one. Kick is up and good, makes it 42-14.
Quarterback's got a pretty clean pocket for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Well,
you can
have a clean pocket, but he's dropping dimes on that over-the-shoulder pass, too.
You can make that throw when nobody's around your feet. When you're,
It helps. Sure. All right, 42-14 is your score.
It's just like they practice it.
I believe I could make that throw.
I got a broke shoulder and I can make that throw.
With that clean pocket.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's like it's the way they practice. Nobody around his feet. No penalty flags coming from the sideline.
Yeah. That penalty was a we've complained about several times. It was a momentum killer for sure.
For sure.
Potential 14-point swing. Could make it a one-score game, but instead it's not. It's a 4-score game at the moment. All right, Hornets set to kick off. They're working their way right to left as we look out. Bears going left to right. Everybody finally set and ready. Here comes the kickoff. They will kick it deep. Bears will field it up near the 17. Will be returned 20 to 25. A little bit of a seam. Bouncing the outside is Houston. Keeps his legs moving, and he's up past the 40 to the 41.
It's a good run back by Houston. Had a couple good cuts.
So 2:52 to go in the third. Bears will take over. And they do mark him down at the 41.
Just off the left finger. Or what do you call those on Bears? The paw there.
Oh, the logo on the field. Didn't know what you were talking about, John, but I got you now. And off up the middle for the Bears. Short gain on the play. John, I didn't know what you were talking about.
The claw, or something, he's right there on the claw now.
So if you don't know, there's a huge bear claw logo
bear
at
paw.
midfield.
Paw.
And the far, I guess that would be, the thumb for
if this is right
human,
Depends on which hand, but yes.
Yeah. And so that's where the ball is spotted. 2nd and 8. 3-step drop, toss, caught. That's Kerrigan on the far side, and he's up to about the 49. It'll be 3rd and short. I'm going to mark him right at midfield.
That was a nice spot. Thank you. We'll take it.
Gave us a little bit of progress on that one. 3rd and a yard to go.
You guys are excited about getting the progress he made.
It's nice. It's nice when they acknowledge that. High
Oh, my
snap.
goodness.
Davis is going to take off and run. He'll get the first down. And once again, they gave him a pretty generous spot on that one. I think he did get to the 51, but they mark him up almost to the 52.
When he was being slung around in circles, he reached the ball out. Got the extra space.
We're going to give him
That should
3
be a
yards.
first down.
Well, we got a different ref on that side now that's marking the ball.
I am so confused.
We appreciate him. All right, first down. Ball into Hornet territory to the 48.
They are slow to make that call.
Hand off Coleman up the middle. Bouncing around to the outside. Now far outside, down the sideline. 40. Stops, cuts back in
Oh,
again.
come on.
He never stepped out.
Especially where they're marking him at the 35. He definitely didn't step out there. If he did step out, it was up at the 33.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this referee on this side.
They need to change him out.
He's at a poor game. He's going to grade out low tonight. That's for sure. He definitely didn't step out there. He may have stepped out at the 33, 32, 33, somewhere right in there. But at the 35, he was nowhere near the sideline. So.
See, Terrence, I saw you looking over there. I was hoping they were going to show the replay on his iPad.
Wheeler's giving it to him right now, too.
They have not shown a lot of replays tonight. I wonder if the replay cameras are not working tonight. All right, injured player number 25 for the Hornets is slow to get up, but he is walking off under his own power. I'm thankful for that.
Wheeler's showing him, look, he stepped out right here, not over here.
He never stepped out.
Yeah.
I don't think he stepped out at all.
He never stepped out.
He was close, like I said, at about the 32-yard line. It's hard to tell, but at the 35, I mean, he was nowhere near the sideline at that point. Okay, so regardless, it's a first down. We'll take it. 35-yard line, nice catch, or nice run by Carr that time. Midler comes in motion from left to right, and Houston tries to follow him up that seam, but cannot do it. He's knocked down for a yard loss.
It's a good block by Montalvo on this side. He was pulling, just sealed off number 30 for the Hornets.
2nd and 11, Bears getting set. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Houston back there with Davis. Davis in the gun. Handoff up the middle. Houston, nice run, weaving through traffic, and he's close to a first down.
Good run.
Yeah, up near the 26-yard line.
Maybe a yard short, half yard short.
Yeah.
Gave him 10, needed 11.
And he's about a football short of that first down marker, about a half a yard. 3rd and very short for the Bears.
Tush push.
Only 5 guys in the box, so they're going to hand off. Houston's going to get it easy. He dives forward for about 3.
Good job.
That's
Looks like
one of the few times the Hornets have only had 5 in the box. I think maybe they were expecting a pass on that one and then go for it on 4th down. Who knows?
Clock is winding. Let's go, boys.
All right, ball at the 27. First down for the Bears. 22 ticks here in the 3rd quarter.
I have no idea what they're doing. The play clock hasn't started, but the clock is running.
Yep. Here we go. 5-step drop for Davis. He's in the pocket. It's clean. Throwing deep, and somehow that ball is caught in the back of the end zone. That's a touchdown Bears. In between 2 defenders, it kind of got lost.
That's
Boy,
Carr.
what a great catch by Cameron Carr.
22 yards.
Lucas Davis put that in the back corner where only he could get to it. There were 2 defenders back there, and they were just kind of spinning around in circles, had no idea what was going on. Carr never gave up on it. Great focus and a great catch. Great throw. Touchdown Bears.
They got it before the 3rd quarter ended. That helps out.
It sure does. Point after attempt coming up, and the Bears do what they couldn't do at all last week 3 times in a row. That's successful point after attempt, so they have improved greatly in that area. 21-42 is now your score. And let's see, we're going to make that a Where was the line of scrimmage? Was that a 17-yard pass?
22 yards.
22-yard pass.
All right.
Actually, no, you're right. Based on where this, it was. So the sticks are messed up, right? But the sticks 10 yards from the 12 would be the 22.
Gooder math, Terrence.
Gooder. Greater.
That's high quality math right
I
there.
just kind of look down there and I just guesstimate. And I'm right about 80% of the time, but I know you're right about 99% of the time.
And
so that's why I defer.
And my stats are unofficial, so that's why I can be. That's why I can be as good as 99%. I don't have to be 100%.
And if you're asking me, it trickles down to about 54%.
Maybe less, give or take 50%.
I think it's 52%.
52.
Right?
There you go.
Molinar's has got to be 52%. Right?
There's a good kick.
Kicked over the head of all the would-be deep men for the Hornets. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Threw all the flying debris out there.
6 ticks left on the clock in the third. Hornets will take over on their own 25.
The Bugs are out in force.
Yeah, they are. They're loving the weather.
I bet they are dive bombing some citizens in the stands tonight. Better them than us.
That's right.
We've often talked about doing a game down in the stands, but
we're all talk.
We're all talking. No bite on that.
Hey,
right?
you know what? You can. I will be right here.
You got to get a long cable.
Low bouncing snap.
Again.
Fielded once again perfectly by Val. Handoff to the tailback. 34 Hughes.
6 on the tackle for the Bears. Wash.
He's getting a fumble recovery on every snap.
Man, it has not gotten better. It's gotten worse
And
as the game has gone on.
And he's made that play every time. It's not been.
If he doesn't play in the infield for the baseball team, well, he should.
He should, yeah.
All right, that'll do it for the third quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Attention football fanatics. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history, where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th to 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football.
Fourth quarter coming up, 42-21, Bears down by 3 scores. Their own defense. Hornets with the ball at their own 30-yard line, 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Hughes, tailback. He gets past a couple of tacklers, keeps his body moving forward. Once again, slow to blow the whistle after forward progress to stop. He gets a first down.
Yeah, Bears are trying to rip that ball out now.
8 yards on the carry for Hughes.
Yeah, not a lot of tackling when you're trying to grab the ball.
I think it was at Wash on the last one,
yes,
6 for the Bears on that tackle.
There was a slew of Bears in on that one. First down, Hornets. Bears rush 4, handoff up the middle. Hit quickly, but still a gain of about 3 is King on the play.
Jovan Sparkman, number 45 on the tackle.
All right, good job, Jovan.
Walsh
is well.
With an assist.
Bears going to bring 5, now 6 this time. A little bit of pressure and force that pass to come out quickly, and it falls incomplete due to the pressure.
That's a good job by the Bears. They need to make them stunts. They're causing some issues for that quarterback getting pressure.
Yeah, delayed blitz that time from Galloway on the far side, number 11. Lucas, Mr. Lucas.
We're going to call that a QBP.
Oh, absolutely. That was a good quarterback pressure there.
Official stat.
Yeah, 3rd and 7 coming up with 11:08 left in the game. Bears get a stop and a score, and they can make it interesting. Big 3rd down play.
And they need this stop right here.
Bears at the moment only bringing 3. That's the way they're going to play it. Handoff, and falling down in the backfield, loss of 2 is King.
Let's see if they give him
22.
Let's see if they give him forward progress.
Yeah.
The guy on the other side has not moved.
He's like, oh, I got to get back here. That's what I got to do.
And they didn't move this. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, they marked him down at the right spot finally, right at the 40. So he does lose 3 yards. It's going to be 4th and 8 to go. And
Right on the
punt
X.
team comes out. Hey, have they punted tonight? I don't think they have. It's
Deep
the
back.
first punt of the night for the Hornets.
And deep back for the Bears is Kerrigan.
He's got some return speed. High, good kick. Fair catch called for the 23 and made. All right. Good job, defense.
They did what they were supposed to do.
Yep,
Get the stop.
10:23 to go. Like I said, Bears can get a score here. They can make it interesting. Then it's a 2-score game, and then you just kind of see what happens from there. But first things first, let's get a drive going, get some points on the board. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Handoff. Coleman got a little room. Tries to bounce to the outside. Drug down finally after a gain of 10. He's going to get a first down.
That's going to be a first down Bears for Coleman with 10 more added to his numbers.
I see Fernie cheating, trying to look at the stats here.
Just trying to keep up with them numbers for Mr. Coleman.
Lucas, handoff. Coleman once again inside. Bounces to the outside. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5. He does get 5.
Yeah, he gets 5 out of it.
It's half of what he needs on first down. What's he up to tonight?
235.
And how many carries?
You're going to make me take my shoes off and ask you to take yours off as well. 26, 27, 28, 29. 31.
31 carries. Wow. 9:32 to go. Bears
I have
on the
a feeling
march.
he's going to get some more of them.
Handoff goes to Coleman, up the middle, bouncing to the outside, keeps his feet moving. He's got the first down, dives forward. Needed 5. He got exactly 5. That'll move the chains. He's getting them in chunks here tonight.
Boy, he's getting them in big chunks. I know he had a big average earlier. I'm interested to see what he's going to end up with.
Yeah, and I wish we were keeping stats, and giving them to Max Preps, because it'd be interesting to see where he stacks up against the other leaders in the district, because he might be at the top with some really good runners.
Absolutely.
3-step drop, making a 5-step drop for Davis. Firing deep, has a man. It's caught. 20-yard line. He's going to be drugged down at the 10. Big gain for the Bears all the way down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Beautiful pass.
There's the accuracy showing
46 yards.
Yeah, you're right, John.
He's getting in his groove.
From game 1 till now, he has just gotten better. And he's gotten better at the deep ball.
Davis Zakar on that one, on the deep route up the middle. Beautiful job. Here comes the 1st and goal play from the 10. Handoff Coleman. He's drugged down from behind by a couple of players, and he's going to get just back to the line of scrimmage.
Carr is over 100 yards receiving for the first time this year, 112 yards.
It's been a while since the Bears have had a receiver over 100 yards.
Yes.
I would say it might have. I'm not sure if it happened at all last season.
I don't believe it did.
3 wide receivers this time on the second down play. Bears need 6. Davis, 5-step drop, firing in the end zone deep. Has a man. Carr overshot him. He was open.
He had him.
Led him just a little too far. He's a little amped up on that one.
Had a couple guys in his face, too.
Yeah, I think he was just a little excited. Blood pressure still pumping from that big play. 3rd and 10 now, but need to get some yards here. It's 4-down territory for sure, so wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to hand the ball off just to make this 4th down play if they don't get it a little easier. Give them a lot more options from the 5-yard line than you do from the 10. Here we go. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Davis, 3-step drop, looking, under pressure, rolling to his right, in trouble. Throws it off his back foot. And
where's the flag?
Where's the flag?
Oh, my God.
My goodness.
Receiver got pushed in the back. That was number 88 over there. Was pushed in the back. That was
Wow.
Alexander. No flag. That was ridiculous.
Wow.
Should have been first and go for the Bears.
Wow.
And that's the official on the other side that threw that flag when he didn't blow the whistle on the forward progress stopped. So both these line judges should be graded very, very low tonight. Horrible, horrible miss call there. 4th and 10, though. Bears got to get in right here. Huge 4th down play. From the 10, Davis in the gun. 3-step drop, looking in the end zone. He's got time, fires deep, and he throws it high. Did he get a foot in? Oh, says he was out of bounds. Kerrigan made the catch, but said he was out of bounds.
And there is no replay in high school football.
He was right there on the line looking at it.
Yeah, he had a really good view of it, so we can only assume that he did have a foot out of bounds. But
he also had a good view of the pass interference.
That was a different official, though.
I mean, he's on the
toe on the line.
He's on the line.
Over
right
on downs.
there. We've had a couple of those tonight where it was just. He went. How tall is he? Because he used every bit of his 6'3" or whatever he is.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
And Buck's trying to get him hyped up because they need it.
Yeah, they do. All right, here comes the defense. Handoff, fumbled, but recovered or juggled in the midair by Hughes, and then he maintains control and still is able to get about 9 yards.
Yeah, he got quite a bit out of that.
That kid,
as it was bobbling.
I don't know how many yards he has tonight, but he and Coleman are going head-to-head for leading rusher in the district, I would imagine, at this point in time.
Tackle made by number 4, Outhouse.
Jerry
3-step
Outhouse.
drop, firing deep, has a man. Oh, just beyond his outstretched diving hands. Falls incomplete near midfield.
Yeah, that's the time to take that shot with 2nd and short.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd and short. But Bears, good opportunity now to get a stop and force a punt. Here's a handoff up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more easily. And here comes a flag in. We'll see if it's a holding. It's right in the area where you usually get that.
It
picked up the flag and threw it back again.
Threw it back a little bit more.
Let's see.
We'll take the mustard.
It is definitely a holding against the Hornets. So instead of first down, they'll back them up. And it'll be 3rd and very long. So Bears now just have to buckle down and try to get a stop. And with the penalty and the incomplete pass, the Hornets have only ran 35 seconds off the clock. If I'm them, I'm just handing the ball off every time.
There's no reason to throw the ball.
Why would you throw the ball?
Because they're a throwing offense.
Well, they've run for a lot tonight, too, though.
Well, yeah.
And when you've got a 3-score lead, why in the world would you ever
You never throw the ball. 3-score lead, run it.
3rd and 12, 3-step drop. Here comes the screen. They've got it set up. Galloway could not stop him before he got to the first down marker. And a 12-yard, 13-yard gain, make it 14 on 3rd and 11.
There's 3 men past the line of scrimmage, 3 linemen.
Well, they set up that screen nicely with the blockers out front, and Galloway was the only guy that would have had a chance to make the open field tackle, but just couldn't do it. Here come the Bears on a blitz, handoff up the middle. That's King this time. He dives forward to the 30 for a nice gain. And now the Hornets are going to go run heavy and clock heavy.
As they should.
Yep. Hey, now the replay's running and working. Finally got a replay on a play no one cares about.
Right.
Probably had some technical difficulties on that off the Jumbotron. Well, there's a great team of students that run that and do a great job every night. I mean, they are fantastic. Our booth up here looks like Monday Night Football. It's awesome. It's that media room. Handoff goes to King. He gets around 2 would-be tacklers, finally hit by Big Plemons and goes flying backwards. Shoe comes off. He got hit so hard by Plemons he lost his shoe. Not sure how that happens. Plemons hit him on the shoulder and his shoe came off.
Number 7, Cox, was around his ankles as well.
All right.
But yes, Plemons finished the decleater.
Low snap and handled. Oh, and boy, there was a little extracurricular from 68.
Yeah.
The player on the ground on Sparkman. And no flag on that one. I mean, he was over the top of him and
Bears
in
call
his
it.
face.
Yeah, and Bears call a timeout here.
That should have been an unsportsmanlike conduct, but it wasn't called. All right, Bears call timeout here defensively. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball at the 34. 5:53 to go. 42-21 still your score. All right.
Bears need a stop. They need a quick stop and points.
Crazy game, fun game. Get to go to Broncos Stadium next week up in downtown Denton.
We are going to the big complex.
Oh, we're going to the big one. We're not at the old stadium downtown.
No, we're going up to that one on the loop.
All right. Well, we've been there many times. We've also been to that one downtown where they park you on the street.
Yeah.
To wait till everybody comes out of the stadium before you can leave. So we'll be glad not to have to do that.
All
the
right.
best thing about that stadium is there's a Brahms right down the road. I'm just letting you know. I remember that.
Just letting you know. Sounds like we're leaving at.
Yeah, we might leave a little early.
I have a Brahms radar. I can always detect when a Brahms is nearby.
I spent many a year in Denton. I am familiar with that Brahms.
All right, 2nd and 10. Hornets ready.
Oh, that's.
Little movement up front. Not sure if it's going to be defense or offense on the penalty.
Quite a few people moving on that.
A lot of movement, a lot of contact. Looks like it's going to be false start. Not sure why they're consulting the Bears sidelines because it's a pre-snap penalty. You can't decline it. So back it up to the 30. Mark on the far side still says first down, but it's definitely second
Yeah,
down.
it's
now
not.
Now they finally move it. So it is 2nd and 15 now. 5:53 to go. Still time on the clock. Bears got to get a stop and a score quickly to try and make this one interesting.
And this crew needs a review.
Their calls have been questionable tonight and been a little sloppy, a little unorganized.
Going to be a long second and forever.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right, 2nd 15. Trips left, 1 right for the Hornets. Bears going to bring 3. Now they're going to bring 4. Handoff, hitting the backfield.
The ball's
on
loose.
the ground.
Oh, you got it back.
But it bounced right back to the tailback.
That
Hughes.
Plemons, number 99 on that tackle.
Loss of about 3 on that one. They'll back them all the way up to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and very long. 3rd and about 18 to go, maybe 19.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. I'd normally hit the mute button.
What were you excited about?
They mark them down at the 25, so yeah, 3rd and 19.
What were you so excited
I got
about?
some coffee.
Oh, okay.
I'm all
We
hyped
did
up
good
on
coffee.
Mountain Dew, Chip.
I don't know who was making the coffee out there tonight, but kudos to them. It was a two travel cup night for me, for sure. All right, lots of talk and confusion down on the field. Not sure what we're doing down there. Coaches out on the field, referees having conversations. I mean, it was a play where you lost 3 yards and you marked the ball. Just run another play. Here we go. And
the clock stopped somehow.
Well,
there we go.
Yeah, now they start whining it.
Here we go.
It's fine if it stopped. We don't mind that right now. 3rd and 19, handoff up the middle. King to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. It's going to be drugged down near the 40, maybe the 41, and they'll mark him at the 40, about 4 yards short. It'll be 4th and 4. Will they go for it?
Tackle made by number 7.
No, punt team's not coming out.
I think they're going to play it safe here.
Play it safe and go for it on 4th and 4. Is that playing it safe? I guess so.
I guess so.
Give the Bears a short field if they can get a stop.
Well, every other team we've watched, the quarterback is also the punter.
That's true.
Not tonight. It wasn't earlier anyway, so it doesn't mean this guy Derek Val can't punt it.
What are they going to do here, Donnie?
I mean,
They're going to run it?
He can play shortstop, so.
Boy, he can field them off the ground, can't he?
100% they would run this ball if they decide to go for it, but as the play clock winds down, they call a timeout.
They're going to punt it.
You know, you're up by 3 scores. If you don't get it,
it's
you
not
give the Bears
really
a real
bad.
Short. Well,
Yeah.
I disagree. If you don't get it, you give the Bears a short field.
But point-wise, I mean, you're going to have – the Bears are going to have to try and score quick.
Oh, I know. That's what I mean. You want a short field when you're trying to score quick. So, not something you want to do in this situation, in my opinion. I just punt the ball, make it a little more difficult.
But, hey, it's been on their – everything's been on their side tonight, so.
You're right about that. When they've needed a big play, they've got a big call. And, I'll tell you what, the Hornets have really run the ball well tonight. They've done a good job. So
yeah, taking nothing away from their efforts.
Yeah, boy, they have got a high-powered offense. And I think this is a team, here that can definitely compete for a playoff spot. There's no doubt about it. Now they bring the punter out. Bears will get a deep man back. It's going to be
Kerrigan. Yep. Boy, I tell you what, just don't let it get behind you.
Carried away, Kerrigan. What the punter tries to do is hang on to it for a long time and kick it high to give his defense a chance to get back there. This time he has to get it off quick, though. Kerrigan is going to try to return it up the middle. He's hit pretty quick, though, and slung down to the 35. All right, fourth quarter, 4:38 to go. Bears will take over. 21-42 is the score.
Well, I tell you, Bears need to get upfield. I mean, they may have to throw the ball here.
Yeah, got to score quick. Taking over at their own 35. Just 4.5 minutes to go. Got to score 3 times, get a couple of stops. Need a miracle.
Yeah.
But they're
It
out
can
there.
be done.
They're out there praying. Here we go. They spread out the offense. Davis 3-step drop, looking downfield, fired, has some time. Had a man at midfield, in and out of the hands. Number 88 for the Bears. That was Alexander. Couldn't come up with it, but it's a good toss from Davis. That's what they needed, was a nice 15-yard pickup. Should have had it.
He put it where he had to throw it to make it not put himself in harm's way, and receiver just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah. Tick behind him, but that's a tough pass. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield now.
He's got a man.
Exact same play. And dropped again at midfield. This time it was
Roberts.
That's the exact same route, just a different receiver.
Wide open.
And dropped at midfield again.
I feel like my contacts are going to fall out.
Why is that?
Because I keep rubbing my eyes.
Okay.
Is it a dream?
Boy, that was the
Nightmare.
exact same throw, exact same route, different receiver, and dropped
Right
it
in
in
the
the
hands.
exact same fashion. They both said they should have caught that, no doubt about it. Trips right, 1 left for the Bears this time on 3rd and 10. 5-step drop, stepping up in the pocket now. Davis rolling right under pressure, looking for a man, firing. Caught on the far sideline near a first down. If it's good, that was Carr. Have they ruled him out of bounds?
Yep,
I
they
guess
ruled him out of
did.
bounds.
All right.
He quickly ruled him out of bounds on the other side.
Very quickly.
He didn't want to walk that far down the line.
4th and 10, 4:13 to go. Bears are forced to punt.
The first time he decided to be decisive tonight.
He made the call. I got to make this call.
Well, that's the guy I've been waiting on when I'm delaying the rushing yards. Maybe I just noticed it because of that.
Yeah, they haven't been in a hurry to mark the ball down or get it spotted, that's for sure. Or blow the whistle.
Oh, they're going to blow it now. Delay.
All right, delay a game in the offense for the Bears. Really kind of slow getting the punt team out there, even though they made a decision pretty quickly to punt it. So they'll back them up 5 to the 30. Deep man for the Hornets standing about the 37. Punter for the Bears standing at his own 16-yard line. Ball bounces to him, but he gets it off just barely. It's a high kick, and he's taking a good bounce, but it doesn't. It goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So that's going to be about a 15-yard punt.
Hornets going to have some good field position here.
Yes, they are. 4:08 to go.
They don't even have to move the flags.
That is not where the ball went out, but where they're going to spot it is 4 yards from where it went out of bounds.
Oh, there they go.
It went out at the 45 where the sticks actually were.
Well, yeah. That's what I was saying. They didn't need to move it, but they gave them 3 yards.
Exactly.
Oh, that was nice of them. Maybe it's the coach's birthday.
Hornets at their own 42.
Hey, can I give a shout out, Kim? If you're at home, get the Advil out. Just leave it on the counter.
And up the middle. Not sure who the ball carrier is on that one. Number 23. Don't have a roster number for him.
Tackle made by Galloway, number 11.
And number 34.
And 34. Arizona.
Trips right, one left this time for the Hornets. Not taking as much time off as they certainly could here in this situation, but not moving near as quickly as they did earlier in the game. Now they're going to kind of step back and let some time tick off the clock. Second and about 6 to go. Bears fighting and clawing here. Nice! Delayed blitz on Wash and comes in and drops him back near the original line of scrimmage. Be a loss of about 4 on that play, so bring up 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10?
I thought it was 3rd and 10.
3rd and 9.
Or 3rd and 9. Excuse me, you're right.
That was a great tackle and
it was.
A not so generous spot, but we'll take it. It's like they're off by a yard. Maybe I'm just missing it.
No, I don't think so. I think just they're not very good at spotting the ball tonight. There's no doubt about it.
Well, because they're not moving.
Yeah, that's true. Fumble on the ground, and I think the Bears got it. Fumble.
Bears got it back.
Waiting for the official ruling.
68 is pulling people off of the pile, which
Still
is
no
a penalty.
official ruling. Referee's mic is on as they are trying to clear the pile.
Got a Bear hurt.
Yeah, the mic is still on. He's still live. Doesn't realize it.
And he's given 53 so much leeway.
And we still don't have a ruling. This should have been a fumble recovered by the Bears. There's no ruling on this one. That was 100% a ruling. That was number 26 of the Bears that was shaken up.
That's
that
a
was
senior.
Anderson.
And listen, we can hear him warning 53 all the way to the sideline.
Yeah, but not throwing
Not giving him
penalty.
a penalty.
Okay. Now, that was a fumble. It came out long before the whistle, before he hit the ground. There's never been a ruling. The Bears are still out there defensively, but the Bears recovered it.
Oh, my goodness.
I do not understand this at all. And no one's throwing a fit down there. So
What's going on?
They must know something we don't. I don't have any
Yeah,
idea.
I'm about to say, what's going on here?
I guess somehow the Hornets came back up with it. That's the only thing I can figure. The Bears fell on
but
it.
They even came up with the ball after everything.
I don't get that at all. I don't know. All right, 4th and about 14 to go here. So punt coming up from the Hornets. Deep man for the Bears. Kerrigan back at the 10-yard line.
I thought the official was going to stay out there in front of him.
Yeah, a lot of standing around down there now. Not sure what we're waiting on. Finally, we get set and ready.
Azle's running time off of the clock.
There we go. Comes the kick.
Nope.
It is ugly, UGLY, no alibi.
Just
pick that up and run it. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness, Cox. You got to run that.
Yeah, I think Cox didn't realize he could pick
I think
it up
everybody on the sidelines yelling at him, what are you doing?
It's a high, short, ugly kick.
Hey, listen, and no one is in front of him.
It's about a...
Hey, Kim, get 2 bottles of Advil for him.
About a 10-yard punt on that one.
And he could have got 10 yards easy running.
Oh, no, he had daylight to the end zone.
He might have taken that one all the way, but just didn't realize the situation.
Yeah.
He'll learn from that one.
He'll watch that one on film tomorrow. And
1:45 to go. Davis rolling out, trying to set up a screen. Gets it to Houston. He's got some room on that side.
Oh,
and
don't hold.
He gets up to about the 35. The Bears were holding on that one, but no one was looking.
59 had a hold of him right inside the
Yeah, number 40 was getting held so bad he was just sticking his hands up in the air. But we'll be thankful.
11 yards on the reception by Houston.
He gets up to the 43-yard line. Quick drop, pass, caught. Kerrigan up near midfield, slung down. Forward progress should put him near midfield. They'll mark him at the 49.
I thought the clock was supposed to stop at first downs.
Well, yeah, until they get.
Or are we in a?
No, it should stop till they get the chain set, but it did not stop. It has continued to roll.
And we're at home.
Yeah.
So we can't call that home field advantage.
1:10 to go here. Lucas, 5-step drop, clean pocket, plenty of time. Still looking, dancing. Fired downfield, has a man. It's Kerrigan. He's open. And
where's the flag? All right.
We're going to get an interference call. Number 8 just jumped up.
And he's got his hands up. He's got his hands up like.
You haven't called that all night.
He did not make contact, but he jumped up in front of his face without looking backwards.
He looked at the referee like, you hadn't called it all night. Why are you calling it now?
I can't believe you're going to put me out there like that.
Used to call that one face guarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old saying, face guard.
And now they're talking about it.
Wait, do we want to throw that? We haven't called it. Should we, Bob?
Well, they've already marked it off. So.
Well, they marked it, Bob. Let's just get the flag up.
Maybe they're going to talk about jalapenos or no jalapenos on the burger.
57 ticks on the clock. Still 21-42.
Talking about that per diem they received from Azle.
Bears on the move. Ball at the 36. Lucas Davis under pressure. Rose left. Fires. Hit as he throws. And that's forced out of bounds, I think, from the pressure.
Yeah.
Incomplete. 50 ticks to go.
But he's getting rid of it. He's not taking the hits.
You know what?
He's learning.
You get rid of it. Stop the clock. That's what you do. Live that next down.
Well, they've been under fire, big-time heavy fire the last 2 weeks. And you could tell that they learned a lot from those 2 games. And still some ground to improve upon. Young team, but a lot of progress made thus far. Now quick toss out in the flat, caught by Houston. Makes one guy miss, bounces to the outside, cuts to the inside, spins, gets to the 30-yard line, gain of about 7.
Timeout, Bears.
Bears will call a timeout with 38 seconds left. Not going to score 3 times in 38 seconds, but you can score 1 time.
Yeah.
And
it's about momentum at this point.
Absolutely. And it's about experience and staying out there and fighting to the end. I mean, it's homecoming, so give it all you got. And they have played hard all night long.
And I don't know how many 10s are on this roster, but
35.
35 sophomores
out of the 49 players.
And they are getting some great experience.
48 players.
Yeah, these are guys that are usually on the JV squad. And these guys in the JV squad be tearing it up. Because they're hanging tough out here for sure.
That says a lot for the coaching staff, to be honest with you.
Bears will spread it out. Houston's in the backfield with Davis. Azle going to bring 3. Davis with a clean pocket, firing, has a man. Overshot Kerrigan in the middle of the field, had him at the 10-yard line.
Man, that would have been a nice one to have right there.
Did his best. What was his name? George Bolitnikoff for the Raiders back in the day.
That's the name right there.
I mean, he was running like a gazelle, spread out, couldn't come down with it.
I wasn't thinking now. I was thinking more like a Branch. Was it number 21 for the Ray Tires?
Was that Cliff Branch?
Cliff
Who
Branch,
was that? Yeah.
yep.
3-step drop, quick toss, Kerrigan. Oh, that
and
was
he drops it.
That was a little low. Yeah, he'd probably say he should have come up with it, but that one was down around his shoelaces and couldn't pick it up as he was still in motion.
Came out hot, too.
Yeah. All right, so that'll be turn it over on downs for the Bears. And the Hornets will take over here in victory formation with 29 ticks to go. All right, victory V for the Hornets here in the fourth quarter with 29. They take over on their own 29-yard line. And they just take a knee and may have to do that one more time. No, they will not. That should do it for this one.
Want to give the stats before we get out of here, or
go ahead and go for it. I mean, it's fourth quarter. Time is ticking down. That's going to be your final 42-21 as the final 10 seconds tick off. Teams are already lining up to shake hands. So give us those stats, Terrence.
All right. The Bears rushed for 280 yards, and no surprise, Coleman accounted for 240 of that. 240 yards, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
26 yards by Houston and 15 yards by Davis. On the receiving side, the Bears had their best passing game. 126 yards by number 13 Carr, 14 by Kerrigan, and Houston had 26 out of the backfield. And that also if we talk about the 36 yards that was taken off, this would have been the best passing game for the Bears. But unfortunately, the Bears had 4 penalties on the offensive side of the ball. And that's something that, again, as a young team, you clean up. And as you go forward, you can take some of those penalties off of there, and the Bears are in business. On the defensive side of the ball, they had 2 penalties. One of those with that asterisk we'll call the where the Bears stop the guys' forward progress. The refs don't blow the whistle, and the Bears end up getting a 15-yard face mask. We also had some offsetting penalties, a 15 for a 10. So the Bears clean that up. They're going to be looking good. The defensive person that stands out on my list tonight is Wash. Man, Wash had
he was everywhere
just
tonight.
a tremendous game. 9 tackles he was in on. There was also the Cox playing defense instead of in the backfield. Had 5 tackles and a fumble recovery for 15 yards. We had the QB pressure by Galloway with an additional 5 tackles as well. And Plemons was also got that pass break up and at a crucial time in the game that really kind of helped the Bears and caused Azle to turn that ball over during those downs. So,
kind of the key stat for me: no points scored in the fourth quarter by either team.
Yeah.
So the Bears held the Hornets scoreless in the fourth quarter, but when unable to put any points on the board. And this game was much closer than the score indicated. It was just a couple plays here and there that just didn't go the way of the Bears. And give it to the Hornets. I mean, it's not because they didn't play well. There was a few questionable calls that we didn't like, but those are, in every game those happen. And I cannot say that was what was the difference in the game. However, at the same time, it was close, and some of those were momentum shifters. And I've seen the Bears progress throughout this season. They've looked better, and hopefully they go out to Denton next week, get a win, get in the win column, get some momentum going, and get a little streak going.
That'd be nice.
All right, so listen, final score, 42-21. Bears fall short at homecoming. We'll be on the road Thursday night up in Denton. It's a school night, work night, all that good stuff. If you can't make the trip, we understand. We'll bring you all the action. We'll go live at 6:45. Kickoff will be at 7, and we'll be glad to travel out there and break it down and tell you all about it. So for John and Terrence and Fernie, I'm Donnie. Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. We'll see you Thursday night. As always, we say,
Go Bears.
Thanks for joining us here on the BDN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.